Does not want to cooperate with my headphones. There we go.
There we go. Now you get to see what it all looks like in action.
I prefer to see what it looked like in action, personally, but
it's in action. What's kind of cool is the music's going with all the stuff being shown on the screen. We did it. I hope it's coming in good. We did it. You came in all right.
I do not hear music.
I can turn it up.
Yeah, the music's really quiet.
Better? Go, give it a second.
Yeah, now I can hear it.
Good. I'm just not sure if it's overpowering you guys. So that's always my biggest concern. I actually went through all the whole music playlist and decreased all the volume on all this stuff by negative 30 decibels. That's how loud it was beforehand.
My goodness.
Yes. What's up, Demkeys? All right, Couchbot's on its game today. Usually it takes it forever to say that, hey, this jerk's streaming. So how's everyone doing? We doing good? Ready for an adventure?
Oh, yes, I am ready to regale the tale.
Regale the tale. That was an interesting sound.
so if I happen to just randomly steal some half-elf's wallet...
Hey. Yes.
Or is that only if he finds out?
I always know. And I need that money for things.
Bad form to steal from the party.
Maybe, but funny.
Steal for the lulz.
It's poor sportsmanship.
True. And I don't got a lot of money to begin with.
Yeah, but I know my party. At least one of them's easy prey.
Isn't my perception really high, though? Trying to find my equipment.
Fricks,
Yes.
what do your elf eyes see?
Everything. Nothing all at the same time.
He gets to
What's
see
up,
all of the
Gizmo?
nothingness.
Yeah, I'm going with my dice here today.
Shall we do our introduction?
Yes, do thou introduce yourselves, please.
Who wishes to begin?
Starting with the DM.
Roll
Yes.
initiative for your introduction.
Greetings. My name is... Hold on. Excuse me. Sorry. My name is Mr. Sammy Freelance. I will be the DM for this evening. Your friendly neighborhood dungeon master.
Ooh. T's turn. I'm just going upper left.
Oh, great. I am T, and I will be Sam the Halfling, and I may try to steal Fritz's purse this session.
Your turn, Mountain.
All right, listen up. I'm a mountain man. You know the drill. Stay away from my fucking moonshine.
Is that what your character sounds like today?
No.
And I'm your host, Frosted Fricks, and this is D&D. We're doing Frosted Fables. That's what we decided to title this. What's up, Titan? This is what we decided to title this. It's gonna be pretty dope. I'm excited. I hope you guys like the new layout. We worked really hard on it, and I kind of like it. What about you, T? Do you like the layout?
It looks fantastic.
Isn't it? We're the only D&D group that have something awesome moving on our screen. So, yeah, we got fire.
Hell yes.
We got magical cauldrons. And if you do anything that involves like bits, following, subscribing, whatever, you'll see something awesome happen.
I haven't seen this feature of which you speak,
You have not.
so I'm keeping an eye on the stream, just watching for
It will it will
You're in
intrigue
for a
you.
treat.
Yeah.
I was there while it was being put together. Now, before we begin, I need to get my dice out real quick. Let's just.
Not
Here we
Dingus,
go.
it's Pingus.
All right, so got my
Check it out.
dice right there.
Oh, should we mention that we went with any particular like school? Because things happened.
Oh, you mean the changes to our characters?
He's just pulling out.
Go.
It's the Russian doll of dice bags. He got Russian nesting doll dice bags. Yeah. So, I went with the College of Glamour. I'm beautiful, fantastic, damn sexy, and you goddamn know it. That's my thing.
Grasha picked the College of Law. He's ready to regale everyone with very long-winded stories of Nana Clasher.
Nanoclasher.
Nana Clasher.
Oh god.
It sounds like a weird grandma's name. Oh, me and Nana Clasher. I remember when she was young. She used to beat my ass with one of them.
Whenever
Okay, go ahead.
Whenever Nana got angry at Grasha, she just hit me with a drum.
That's how I got into the bard business.
Yes.
I became so good at hitting the drums with my face, I became a bard and learned how to hit them with a stick.
Because faces are too much of a surface for drums.
Yeah, it really muffles the sounds. It's not good.
Not a great impact noise.
No, it's
No.
definitely a quiet impact noise for drums.
And if you hit it wrong, your teeth can cut the drum off.
Oh, imagine if you...
It's awful.
Well, not only the teeth, just imagine if you go for a rim shot with your head.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
Ooh.
Nana Clasher was so good on those drums, she'd just pick up me and my cousins and just do a drum solo.
Yeah.
It's like the fucking drummer from Fall Cat. It's like he goes in the battle. It's like.
Oh, you could get the. Woo! What was that? Is that a? That's a follow. Look! A drop.
Oh.
Boom!
Oh.
Magic cauldrons. Magic cauldrons.
That's my favorite part.
It's so cool.
Oh, I didn't see anything in the cauldron. I only saw the art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs.
Oh, you didn't see the thing drop in the cauldron?
No.
Oh, you missed it. Oh,
I missed it.
You did.
Missed it.
You blew it. You
I
blew
was
it.
looking for. You described it as a jar. I was looking for a jar.
Oh, it's there. I did something creative with a jar and put it in the cauldron, which is why you see that glass.
Oh.
Yeah, you got that glass tinge right there.
Oh, all right. So, I think since this is the second D&D stream, it would probably be a good idea for us to talk about your characters. So those who didn't see the last stream will be able to sort of get up to speed as to who your characters are, so they can become invested.
Ooh, invested.
So let's go ahead and start with, well, the streamer here, who has, who's has all of this set up and who's actually going to have a little bit of the spotlight on himself this time around.
Yay! So my character's name is Pingus. He's a half high elf bard who gets all the ladies. It's pretty. No, he's just here to party. He's here to have fun, and he's a wicked smartass, and he'll hurt you with your feelings and his words.
You don't need no instructions to know how to rock.
I don't need no instructions to know how to rock.
All right, and now to the Man of Mountains.
My character is Grasher the Clasher. If you haven't gathered, I have a character voice for him. He's just a full orc bard who's really excited to go out there and make a name for his clan, and he just loves a good insult. Just, dear God, don't stand near him ever. Like, give him like a 10-meter radius and you're safe.
Yeah, you don't want to stand next to him when he decides to charge. Yeah, daft idiot.
His drums have been known to break people's eardrums and grant concussions.
Yeah.
And finally,
I am playing as Sam, a Ghostwise halfling rogue, and I plan on stealing every single piece of their money for the end of this campaign.
and I'm Sam. No relation to that Sam. I'm the DM. My subclass is God, so I will be in control of everything here. I will basically run fast and loose with the rules, make sure everything is fun, and also kind of keep the story moving along. So,
He doesn't love
Do
being
not
insulted. He does
annoy
the
him.
insulting.
We will die.
Yes.
Trust us on this. Do not upset the DM.
Oh yeah.
The Tarask.
yeah, when if I say rocks fall and everyone dies,
He
I
means
can
it.
drop a lot of rocks. This is all dice, by the way. Like,
It's a lot of dice.
just a lot of dice.
This
lot
is all
of
I
dice.
got. This little handful right here. This is my
Just
most
so
important
many
one.
dice. Even this fucking dice, which has no use in this game. Like, who even uses a fucking D30? Nobody. That's who.
You know what? It has one use. When you hit
Wait.
30% chance.
Oh.
No other use other than months.
Now, in order to make things a little bit more interesting, I will be DMing drunk. I actually have some toasted caramel whiskey in here mixed with some cream soda. So let's see how this tastes.
And I have
Ah.
water. I gotta watch my girlish figure.
I got Coca-Cola. Diet. I gotta watch my non-girlish figure.
I got Coca-Cola. 0.
You know what I miss? Pepsi
I
One.
can't be bothered with my figure.
You were saying?
I miss Pepsi One.
Never heard of it.
Oh, it's the one Pepsi to rule them all.
The one Pepsi to bind them.
And in the darkness, find them.
It was so good that they only ever made it once.
True. Facts.
There was just one bottle. Everyone just had this massive bloodbath to try the one bottle of Pepsi One.
Whoever won
It
it
was-
just simply inhaled it for all eternity.
Yeah, it was the definitive Pepsi. Anyways,
Oh, I got to put this out here really quick. Today's music's being brought to you by the Music Factory from Freedom Network. Yep. That's it.
that's it.
That's
All right.
it.
So, if everyone is all ready to begin,
Yes.
all right. Long ago, no, I'm not doing that.
Long ago in the distant land, Ayaku was challenged by a foolish samurai warrior.
Before the final blow was struck, I tore open a portal through time and flung him into the future, where my evil is law.
Law!
Oh man,
Them were the
No.
days.
you know, I could have had either one of two things: a Zenyatta avatar or an Aku avatar. I'm glad I went with the Zenyatta avatar. My throat would have been Swiss cheese. Anyways, where we last left off, you were all in a nice little settlement. What was the name of that little town?
It
wa-
was. I'm on the wrong screen to look at it.
Yeah, it was right between Succumber and Daggerford. It was Jolkun.
I found it out of water.
Sounds about right.
And since you all were there, you all basically got to stay there a few nights for absolutely free after solving their little issue there with their children being kidnapped by a vain high elf wizard. Let me tilt that up because my head's being cut off by the little banner there. And so
I'm trying to find where
you all decide to make your way down to Daggerford because, well, last time you all decided to head east. You saw some pretty fucked up shit in that
fucking do that.
Of the undead. So when you all arrive in Daggerford,
which I'm having a hard time finding. Wait,
it's actually just south of Waterdeep. You just have to follow the main road from Waterdeep, and you'll find it. It's along the coast.
I think
found
you're
it.
on the wrong map for this. I know you got it.
Yep, I got it.
Yep.
I had to use my search.
All right, so yes, as you are walking towards this settlement called Daggerford, you notice a gnome that's just cloaked in black, just sort of standing in the middle of the road with these two large, what I can only describe as pirates wearing pinstriped long coats and tricorn hats that have just been tilted just slightly down. And as you get closer, the gnome reaches into its robes and it pulls out a letter.
Oh.
And it hands it straight to you, Pingus.
Oh, great! And what does the letter say?
The moment you crack open the letter, an illusory image of a Goliath with battle scars all over his face appears on the actual page itself. This Goliath, he is basically wearing leather and bits of plate armor. He looks like he's been through just about as many wars as you can possibly imagine. He's got scars all over his face. He's big, he's muscular. He has a massive battle axe strapped to his back. And he looks like the very image of intimidation. And he seems to look up approximately in your direction. And this illusory image begins to speak. And he says, "Hey man, I'm Kerr. This here is Tink, the little robed gnome who decided to give you this letter. You're cordially invited to your own assassination. We highly recommend you wear your best. There will be a live musical performance by Wilson and the Dragonfishes. There will be chips, dip, cake, as well as various gluten-free and hypoallergenic alternatives upon request. On top of this, there will also be various events such as Twister, Pin the Tail on the Minotaur, dancing, smashing of a piñata shaped like a beholder, and a singing of the birthday song for Admiral Dawn's daughter. Oh yeah, this will also be a birthday, so it's recommended that you each bring your own present. Your two companions will not be required to participate in any trials that may end your short existence in the mortal coil, but can assist you if they so choose. We pride ourselves in making your imminent death a painful and glorious one, whilst still making the saying, they died doing what they loved, being true. Now, we have been notified that if you survive the festivities, this contract will be null and void. All vendettas held by Admiral Dawn towards yourself will be forgiven, and you will be granted one favor and a bag of gold. We hope to see you at the biggest party of the century. Directions are on the back of this letter, and you will get a chance to get pictures with members of Wilson and the Dragonfishes if you survive. Sincerely, Tink and Kurz, personalized assassingrams.
I missed like half of that because everything froze. And I think it happened on the stream side as well.
No, you guys are still moving on the stream.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Assassin
All right.
Grams.
So, with that, the two pirates that are kind of flanking this this gnome, they reach into their coats and they both pull out a token, a golden token, and they walk up to you. What was it, Grasher?
Yeah.
All right, I'm still having trouble with your name. They walk up to you, Grasher and Sam, and they both hand you a token that says, and it's just this nice, finely engraved token. It kind of looks like the best way I can describe it is it looks like a Chuck E. Cheese token, but
Heck is a
it
Chuck E.
says
Cheese token.
but it
Oh.
says one get out of death free token.
Oh.
Hold on.
Can I hold it for later in the campaign?
And the one of the pirates basically looks to you and says, "We hope to be seeing you at the party." And then they both turn around and they walk right into Daggerford. And as you were all preoccupied with the pirates, you all notice that the gnome is gone.
Well, he is a gnome.
I'm gonna check in my bag. I don't want that thing stowed away.
Oh yeah, everyone, quick! Look, make sure there's no backpack gnomes.
Now, also, Pingus,
Yeah.
there is
Where's my get out of death token?
there is a photograph inside this envelope as well,
Oh.
and it is an old photograph of you when you were on this crew during what you can assume is a birthday ceremony. There is some weird owl bear standing next to you. You look absolutely terrified, and you're wearing a shirt that says Dick the Birthday Boy on it.
Oh, I know that image.
I'm slightly happy I don't.
It's really funny. Oh.
And I'm actually missing the reference on that. I'm being honest.
Okay, I'm gonna risk looking it up because I don't know the name unless Zenny knows it.
It's literally just called Dick the Birthday Boy.
Okay.
I hope you have safe search on.
Yeah.
Hang on, I found it. I
Oh
found
yeah,
it.
here it is.
And the best part is, for those who are familiar with Red Letter Media, it's actually Rich Evans from Red Letter Media,
It's in the
who is
Discord,
Dick the
Frosted.
Birthday Boy.
It's in the Discord, Frosted.
Oh no.
There you go, Frosted. If you wish to. I can see it on stream.
Oh. Oh.
Am I Dick the Birthday Boy?
Yep. Also, T, I put a picture of a Chuck E. Cheese token.
So, am I to get that this was my birthday and something happened?
You got
Yes,
dicked.
it was something that happened on your birthday, and you remember when this photo was taken. It's been forever burned in your mind because that owlbear was fucking terrifying, and you are pretty sure this was from about a year and a half ago.
Only?
Oh, so this just happened the other day. Why am I scared of this thing?
Just imagining this like fully grown half elf now instead.
Did you see the cold dead stare in its eyes?
It's like these glassy eyes. And
Look at it!
and it's just like an owl's head on like a big bare body with like suspenders.
It's just a taxidermied owl bear head.
It's terrifying.
But yes, on the back there is actually a location that's in the Lizard Marshes, just that's connected to Daggerford.
Oh, I see it.
And apparently, from what you can tell, there is actually a small temple there that is being used as the venue for this location, for this party, this grand party of the century.
Oh boy. And why am I being assassinated?
Well, who did
I
you
want you
sleep
to-
with this time?
It wasn't me. I don't think it was.
Roll history.
What's that?
It's basically a d20 plus your history stat.
What is my history stat? That's a good question. Boop.
Yeah, intelligence modifier.
I got +2. Yep, I see it. Boop,
Yeah.
boop, boop.
It's just to recall if you've done anything.
Mhm.
I got 11. Altogether. I don't remember a thing.
You went pretty hard on your birthday. You just remember just some vague screaming. There was some cheers, followed by some shouts. There was some gunpowder going off. You're pretty sure you got shot with a crossbow at one point.
Okay.
And you distinctly remember waking up like a good 30 miles inland from where you were in port with a letter saying "Stay off of the oceans."
I'm pretty sure it was the owl. To this day, I'm pretty sure it's the owl. So let me get this straight. I got a vague memory of what happened. All I know is this owl sitting next to me. I'm terrified, and this explains the scar on my chest.
So, what are you all going to do?
Well, I mean, it is a party,
Yeah.
It's the greatest party in the century.
and I get to die.
What
We're
more could
going.
you want?
We
yeah.
are going.
Yeah, what more could you want?
I like how you guys have so much faith in me.
Look,
All
if
right.
you don't want to die, you might want some backup.
Are the sailors still there, or did they walk away?
I'm gonna tell
Oh,
you
they've
that,
already
the
walked
truth
away.
is that
Oh,
dead
okay.
people are easier to pickpocket.
So you all follow the instructions, and you go off the beaten path, and you see this large temple in the middle of the marsh, and you just hear this coming from the inside. You see these illusory spotlights up in the air. There's just this long line of people that are just sort of twisting out.
Now that's a party.
Place
And-
could be a bit deeper.
True.
And,
True. Needs more bagpipes.
And you see like a big banner that just says like that just says "Happy Birthday, Donya."
Donya. What's a Donya?
I take it none of us would know who this Danya is.
Right.
Just some,
I'm
Just-
pretty sure it's just the party girl.
No,
Yeah.
I was just saying that just to be a little shit. Who the hell names your kid a Donya?
yeah.
They must have
But I
really
mean,
hated the
like-
children.
Oh, that child must have been pushed into so many cupboards.
Oh yeah.
So, what are you gonna do?
Well, what's the pathway look like?
It's just a standard cobblestone pathway. Looks like it was just made fairly recently, specifically for this party. There's just this long line. There's a Goliath bouncer.
Oh.
in the front. It's the exact same Goliath from the letter,
Okay.
and you just see him going, "Yeah, man, you can go in." Nah, not you. You're not on the list.
Just
You're gonna have to go over there.
You know,
You know
I'm just going to use prestidigitation, put some cool-ass shades on my face, walk up to the front of the line. Hey, I've got the main guy over here.
I'm the guest of honor.
Yeah. Just.
I think
Name, please.
Pingus, and nothing else.
All right. Pingus, Dingus.
Nope, don't know that guy.
Here we are, man. Pingus.
Pingus.
Oh, yeah. You are the guest of honor. Just so you know, if you leave the party at any given moment before it ends, and before you're given Admiral Dawn's blessing, you will die a horrifically slow and painful death from the curse that you got from the letter.
Oh, so apparently I didn't have a choice to come here either way.
Nah, man. That's not how this works.
Oh, okay.
You had no choice in the matter. You just have to just survive the party, and you'll be able to go on your way. Provided you don't die a horrific and exciting death.
So, how did you get roped into this?
Oh, I got paid, mate.
Fair enough. It's just business. Then let's go in.
Nothing personal. Let me just go ahead and get this open here for you. And he just reaches over to the velvet rope and he unclicks it and holds it open.
But before we go in, who hired? Can I ask who hired him?
Oh, I thought it was obvious from my letter. It was Admiral Dawn themselves. They just didn't really. They really don't like you, considering what you did about a year and a half ago.
Could you, maybe for people who might have been very wasted that night, maybe give me a little refresher on what happened?
I think you went too hard on the refreshments.
Yeah. You from what I was told, you went a bit too hard on the refreshments, and you kind of overstepped some boundaries. So that was really all the Admiral told me. So just go ahead and step on in, and hope you have yourself an enjoyable party. Now, as you complete various different party games, you will be able to get these the tokens that we gifted your compatriots here.
Mm-hmm.
At any given moment, they can step in and assist you in any of these challenges. But
Okay.
for the most part, you're essentially just going to be on your own. These two, but the Don has no issues with these two. He only has issues with you and apparently your overactive libido. So.
Pretty much confirms my theory.
Well, hold on a
The
sec.
question is,
That-
was
that-
it the daughter or the wife?
That still doesn't
I-
quite answer the question.
I would say the wife.
That
Or
still
was it
doesn't.
all three?
That still doesn't quite answer the question. I can't remember. Overactive libido. Huh. Okay, so let's go inside.
Quick
Yeah.
question, mate. Is it open bar?
Oh, good question.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it is open bar. And when you walk in, you are in this massive ballroom. There are just people dancing, there are lights flashing everywhere. There is a live band. It's the band. It is Wilson and the Dragonfishes up top. They're just
Sup,
strumming
Doc?
away on their instruments, and everyone's just having a fucking blast. There's this big elaborate sculpture of a mermaid, and she has like this big radiant smile on her face, and just wearing like a sash that just says birthday girl on it.
Okay.
And you notice that there's a lot of black long coats in the crowd.
Doesn't seem like it's a family party now, does it?
It's a family casino.
Oh. What's a casino?
and as these people are like partying, everyone's just dressed just so nicely, and there's and you notice do you notice near the near like the very end, like towards the center, there's a table where the admiral is just seated in a in a nice high chair, daughter right next to them, and you notice that that their daughter is actually in a large tank, like a tank of water.
That's a weird place to keep one.
Yep, and they're just kind of like
species?
Yeah, I was about to say, what
is
species
daughter?
is his daughter?
Did he sleep with a mermaid?
Shh, don't tell everybody.
So the daughter, Donya, is actually, from further inspection and the fact that there's just a tail that's just like every now and then poking out of the water, you're pretty sure she's Merfolk.
How does that even work?
Yeah, I was about to ask. How's that even work? There's no place to put the bits.
Actually,
Yeah. You don't want to think about it too hard, man.
don't think about it too hard.
It's probably better.
The better question is,
Does she recognize him?
Yeah, does she recognize me?
yeah,
She hasn't noticed you yet.
Is she being protected?
You see a few of those black long coat pirates with like the tricorn hats, and you notice one of them is holding a crossbow with a round attachment that just has crossbow bolts aligned on the side, and you're pretty sure this is one of those newfangled rapid fire crossbows.
Is this the Tommy gun of crossbows?
Listen, no,
Kind of crossbow.
no respect for the game. You gotta learn it from the original. You can't just use the damn fucking crossbow reloading bullshit. One at a time.
Here's a question for you.
Insulted. I'm insulted.
Is she a good-looking folk, or she might as well be a monster?
Was I really toasted?
How strong were the bear goggles?
here's the question: how old is she?
There's a good.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I still-
Legal, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
We're not dipping
was-
there, man.
yeah. No, I was just thinking maybe it was his wife and we just were assuming the wrong one.
So
Is his wife there?
You do not see a wife.
All right.
Okay.
So you
Is that a recent development?
I'm feeling like it is.
So first off, this mermaid, absolutely stunning. Basically, every myth and legend you've heard of mermaids, except for the ones involving manatees, were true.
Okay.
And another thing to note is Admiral Dawn is in this thick suit. Again, overcoat, like black overcoat and such, and a large, an even larger tricorn hat. But you notice that they have like this weird kind of bowl-like helmet over their head.
Okay. So they use the bowl to live because they can't breathe out of water?
You would be mostly correct.
Okay.
So, what are you gonna do? You are all in the greatest party of the century.
Well, I mean, it's a party, so first, let's get the drink.
All right. So you immediately just make a beeline for the refreshments table, and there's various different. Obviously, for one, the punch is spiked.
Oh yeah.
That's
That's
so
a given.
that's a given.
That's a given. You have to spike the punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a given.
If you don't spike the punch, how good is it going to be?
There are various different waiters that are walking around with alcoholic beverages on a tray.
Do they also have fish bowls?
They do not have fish bowls. They are just regular humanoids,
Okay.
Elves, humans, the occasional half-orc.
Oh, okay.
So, since you're drinking, I want you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Is that for everyone who's drinking?
Yes, that's for everyone who's drinking. Roll a Constitution saving throw, because you don't know how strong this punch is.
Woo!
Oh no, me and alcohol.
I got a 19.
I have memories of me and alcohol.
All right.
Oh
You're
shit.
good.
I got an 8.
Got it.
Down.
I have
You're plastered.
13.
You're tipsy.
Why am I the only one who can hold my drinks?
Because you party hard.
Oh, that's
You've
true.
also got to consider the size of me.
Oh yeah, you're also very tiny.
Well, it got a full-sized orc tipsy though.
It's supposed to be some good shit if you got a full-size orc tipsy.
Yeah. Maybe Grasher just doesn't partake often.
Maybe it's just because I party way too much.
Yeah. You have a tolerance, Grasher doesn't.
Very true. So, I think with this drink, I should walk up to Mr. Admiral and have a chat?
Are you sure?
Can I look... who else is in the room?
I mean, no one else you'd know. You do know the Admiral.
What's the room look like?
It is basically a 80-foot by 80-foot circular chamber.
Okay.
There are people just sort of like... There's a dance floor right in the middle. On one side, there's a stage pretty close to, like, say, dead center, like adjacent to the entrance. There is basically that tank with the birthday girl and, of course, the Admiral all sitting there at their own tables, just sort of like chatting with each other and just enjoying the refreshments and such.
Anything like windows or doors?
No. In fact, this is quite windowless. There are chandeliers, of course, hanging from the ceiling. There's a big mirror ball that's just like sort of twisting around as light sort of bouncing off of it. There's, of course, streamers and such. They're all telling you to basically subscribe to their Twitch channel. It's just brightly colored streamers.
Oh, look at that! That streamer says subscribe to Frosted Fricks on Twitch. Only $4.99 unless you have Amazon Prime, which is free. Wow, that's a very specific banner.
Oh, look over there! It's Tim Moldyfoot. It's my favorite.
Oh, and there, as he goes on, it's a really long banner. Did you see that? It also says subscribe to Frosted Frick on YouTube. It's free.
Is that multiplier over there?
Multiplier. So there's a giant glowing dance floor.
Yes, there's a giant glowing dance floor, and it's basically flashing various different colors as people are dancing, and it is and you can kind of tell that there's like some kind of enchantment on the dance floor, because as people are dancing to the beat, you see their figures kind of like, you see like an after image of them sort of like pulsating. So you get this really cool effect where like every other beat, there's like a ghost image of the person.
Okay, but they're underneath no enchantment. Thank you for the bits.
They're underneath no enchantment, and oh yeah, look, there's those bits falling.
Watch, they're gonna fall into the little cauldron.
There.
Whee!
Hey! That's my favorite part.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyways, as you're looking at them, you notice that when they step off of the dance floor, any after images of them that were there immediately vanish, and it's all back to normal. So it's just mostly an illusory effect for them to sort of like just to like get people into the party mood.
I say we should go over there and dance, and I definitely want to see Grasher dance. Yes.
If Grasher's gonna dance, you're gonna need to roll performance.
Ooh. We're performers! It's what we do!
Yeah.
We have to dance!
Yeah.
You can dance if you want to.
You can leave your friends
party
behind.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure if Sam can dance, because Sam can't dance, because she's really tipsy right now.
Yeah, I'm occupied over here. Don't worry about me.
Yeah. Read the roll 20 chat.
So, oh, let me see that. Let me see that. What are you doing over the side there? What is that? Stumbles over to Donya. I was told I'd be playing fish in a sea, but now it tell me there's also angels.
Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and say
You
this
got
right
an
now.
8 on
if
that
you want to
one.
do something, you're gonna have to say it out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Just
all right. Okay. She's drunk. She's drunk.
Super drunk.
And you've already done is told me.
Mhm.
That fish girl over there. She's a bit of a stunner.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna do is just saunter on over.
Sam, you can't fuck a fish.
Just
You know
That
what?
attitude.
tippy tappy on the glass. Hold up a token to the guards, so no shooting. And just do is give her a wink and go. So, I was told there are plenty of fish in the sea, but nobody told me there were also angels.
Ah,
All right, and Donya just sort of like looks to you for a moment, can smell a little bit of the alcohol, but ends up smiling and laughing anyway. Just to be polite. And it's also kind of they're also really glad that there's like some kind of interaction going on, because for the most part the only interaction they've had was with the admiral or one of the guards who are scared shitless to talk to her.
oh. See, now,
I
I can't get anywhere near her because there's guards with fancy schmancy super crossbows.
kind of want to make small talk with the Admiral and Donda. Or Danya.
Well, this is D&D. You can do whatever
Yeah.
you want. I can just all I'm here
Yeah.
is to mediate what happens.
Yeah.
What are you got me second guessing going up to the admiral?
The girl a drink.
What are you gonna do? Just dump it in a tank?
Now, what was that, T?
I'm gonna offer her a drink.
You can't.
All right. So the moment you offer her a drink, one of the guards sort of step up, and he's this massive like half-orc fellow, and he has the standard tricorn hat, pinstripe black overcoat, and he's like, if you're going to be giving Donya a drink, I'm going to need to screen it first. And then you see Donya go, oh my god, tiny, not now.
Don't worry, my good man. I'll do is bring you over a cup as well. Man, you work out, don't you?
Why, I do, yes. I will greatly appreciate the offer of a beverage.
Out of curiosity, is this would Grasher does he look like he's from a tribe, this half-orc, or is he tribeless? Or clanless, I should say.
I want you to roll history.
Alright, history. We get to Grasher. 12.
He kind of looks familiar to you. You're pretty sure he's, pretty sure you've met him before.
I'm gonna stroll right up to him, give him a hearty, orcish clap on the back and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't remember your name right now. That punch is strong.
It's
I
weak.
feel like I've known you before."
Wait. Grash, is that you?
Yeah, it's Grasher. Sorry, I'm a little tipsy right now. My memory's going. What's your name again, man?
It's me, Tiny Grom, your cousin.
Grom! And just like pull him into like a back-breaking hug.
It's like, oh man, how have you been? I haven't seen you since the reunion.
Oh, you know how it is, murder an innocent in water deep.
I hear that.
Yeah, carry their favor anyway. They want me to perform again, I heard. But, yeah, I'd avoid heading out, Ace, there's some weird shit going on there.
So what are you, some freaking rock star now? That's awesome!
Yeah, I got Nana Clasher gave me her drums. Been making a name for myself.
Oh, those are some good drums. You know, I also know she had a nice, like, skull there hanging off. So she's making it decorate the family drums. Oh, man, what an honor.
Yeah, sadly, I ain't gonna be coming back to my old stomping grounds till I get a good number of stories on decorations on this drum.
Well, sounds like you got yourself a good quest. Man, what are you doing here? I didn't even know you were invited.
Well, I'm here accompanying Pingus,
Hi!
I just kind of waved back to him. Yeah, we kind of ended up in the same adventuring party.
You mean that pencil neck elf over there is with you?
Listen.
Yeah, he's with me.
Oh, man. Dude, I got the funniest shit I got to, and as he's about to like speak, you see the Admiral just sort of like, you see the helmet kind of shift over to them, and they sort of like start to, you see like beads of sweat kind of like run down their face, like, actually maybe I shouldn't go into that story, but
I kind of look at the Admiral and the daughter and look back to, I already can't remember his name, Grom, and say,
God, the alcohol was strong.
yeah, it was.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So, how you been, Grom? You appear to be in interesting employment nowadays.
Them talking like this in front of me. I mean, I know I'm a Ghostwise, but come on.
it's like, oh yeah, I'm
Fuck it, I go back to the alcohol table.
I'm actually this I'm actually kind of a hitman now for the Admiral's fleet. You know, it's great. You know, it's great working with the Dawn. You know, we get like full benefits and all of that. You know, we really watch each other. It's like one big tribe, man. It's great.
Nice.
You know what, Crash? I'm going to introduce you to the boss. They're great.
That sounds amazing. All right. And I let him introduce me.
And he like with one arm over just sort of like walks you over to the Dawn stables, like, hey boss, this is my cousin Grasher, you know, the one I've been telling you about. He's freaking great. He's apparently taking up some bard stuff for the family.
Yep, gonna make Nana Clasher proud. So
And the Dawn looks to you and you hear, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
He sounds like he's in a pool! Crasher, get him to say something else!
Pleasure's all mine. So, you've been employing my cousin Grom.
Oh yes, he's definitely been a big part of my family here. He saved our lives more than I can even recount, and also he makes a fantastic linguine.
You becoming a cook now, man. Knew you'd bacon would take you somewhere. But yeah, Grom makes his extended family proud.
Oh yeah, and you know what? funniest part, he's actually the +1 for that one pencil neck we're going to off. And
I'm sorry, what?
This sounds like a surprise to you. It was announced in your letter.
A shout
it's
across
not
the
exactly-
room. I can hear this because of the way they're shouting about.
Oh yeah,
not-
orcs speak loud.
It's not exactly a surprise. I just wasn't sure who was going to do it.
It did kind of say on the letter, mate.
No. It just said I was going to be invited to my assassination. Didn't tell me who, but now that I found out there's one person's going to assassinate me, who else was going to assassinate me?
You assume that, but just look around the room, mate. I'm pretty sure most of the people ain't got weapons.
Very true. But it'd be really nice if they would, like, I don't know, just use a regular bow. Bunch of pussies.
And as Grom is just like shouting this out, you see the mermaid just kind of like look a bit shocked, and just like swim over and go, "Dad, you told me you weren't going to hit anyone today." and you hear them go,
I'm sorry, sweetie. It's just business, and you know we gotta do this. We can't have him just going around after what he did.
Well, I clap my hands together and say, "Well, I don't rightly know what's the story between you and Pingus over there, but if this is an inconvenience, we can always reschedule. We're pretty free, really. We got nothing else to do but travel from town to town and play music."
I brought me bagpipes.
Well, enjoy the party. It'll be the last party he will ever enjoy, and you're going to frickin' love this. It's going to be a wonderful light show.
A light show. Delightful. So do I... should I go... Do I go introduce myself?
"Who are you going to introduce yourself to?"
I was going to say the band, but now I'm more intrigued with what's going on over here. Hey, Nix!
I'm going to introduce myself to his daughter.
And they call me the ladies' man.
So I'm just back at the tank with my booze here.
I think I'm gonna
What
go.
are you
I'm gonna go over to Mr. Big Shot.
Okay.
So.
Alright.
Oh, go ahead.
Alright, so T, you're over by the tank. Frix, you just pretty much just swagger up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off of this. Let's call a spade a spade. I'd like to know what's going on.
So, you would like to know what's going on then?
Very true! I have no idea why I'm being cursed, or why any of this is happening. You look familiar, but that's about it.
You don't remember what you did a year and a half ago, when you were a part of my crew.
Say what now?
I'm going to assume he didn't seduce the daughter. I'm going to assume he seduced the Don.
Gave him a bad night of loving. Now
I vaguely,
seeks revenge.
vaguely remember the ship. I remember getting shot in the chest by one of them piece of shit crossbows. But I don't remember much of anything else.
So you don't remember...
And the Dawn like grabs their helmet, and right as they pull it off, you see a bunch of water just sort of pour out, and you are face to face with a beautiful Triton woman.
Twist of the century.
Eh?
So you don't remember anything that happened a year and a half?
Not the foggiest.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. Not the foggiest.
So you don't remember just all of those sweet nothings you said that night? You don't remember the night of passion? You don't remember immediately afterwards going into her room?
Whose? Fishy?
Oh, the worst thing you could have said.
I'm just going off of what I think I'd say.
Tiny, smoke him. It's like, you got it, boss. And Tiny begins to like pull out a hand crossbow from their coat. And right as they're about to do that, the Goliath walks up and goes, whoa, 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 hey, whoa, 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 whoa. It's all cool down here. Now I'd like to as also the catering service here, I would also like to inform you that we were already paid in advance. So if anyone's going to be doing the assassination, it's going to be the venue. So we can't outside interfere. So I would like to I'd like us all to just go ahead and just take a few steps back and just breathe in and out.
Okay, I do have one question. Why does she call you Dad? I have elf ears. They don't just frame my face.
Well, it's a whole lot easier to be intimidating. You know, I wear the helmet.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I'll take it.
I
have so many questions though, but I'll take it.
I mean, you just assumed. I mean, it's just, I mean, personally, I identify as a merman. It's just.
Well, don't you know?
We do
Mermaids are like seahorses. The males carry the child.
Exactly.
Oh, that makes no sense whatsoever. But let's just keep it going.
And on the event, what mate dies, a Triton goes through some changes.
I was about to say, where the hell are your fish legs?
I'm a different, she's only half.
Listen here, do I look like I'm some sort of genealogist or something like that?
Are you sure we can't just smoke him? No. You can't just go against our contract. Everyone who RSVP'd here, they're all bound to the same rules.
Night of passion.
And
What the hell was I thinking?
Grasher, being no help right now, just turns to Grom, looks at the crossbow, and says, "Put that dingy little thing away." And I just pull out my dagger, handle towards Grom, and say, "If you're gonna kill anyone, you do it with honor and you bring pride to the Clash of Clan."
I didn't always count on you, cousin. And he takes the dagger and slaps.
Oh, that's helping. That's definitely helping. You're helping the situation, Grasher. I love how much you help this group.
So, Donja, your father and my friend.
Yeah, Yeah, that was a thing.
Apparently, we were too.
And you as well.
Yeah, I wasn't really proud
very
of that.
memorable
He
night?
just showed up with the arcane boombox and
Wait. Fish legs. How?
Fishy as heck.
How? How did we do this? Wait, no, just spare me the details. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't need to know. I don't want to know. And I think I need to stop drinking.
I mean, I tell you, but this is a family-friendly stream. It's close to family-friendly.
Family friendly? Yeah, well, I mean, it could be a little friendly. I don't know.
Well,
it's
it's
fun.
certainly friendly in terms of it's going to make a family at
Well, I'm
this
gonna
rate.
at this rate. Apparently, I've mated a family. I'm not sure which.
She has your eyes.
Oh no! Wait a second.
Uh,
Is that true?
I'm not related to you.
Thank
That would
God!
be weird.
Thank God! I was thinking the same thing.
No,
So-
but in all seriousness, the admiral is pregnant.
Oh, Well, it's been a year and a half, so it can't be me. So that's it.
Wait, you're assuming yet again that it works like them humans,
Would you just let me have this assumption?
I mean, us orcs, we's adults by 12, so...
Fuck! So...
buddy, us monstrous races, they don't age the same.
God damn it. I'm practically a baby myself. But I mean, you don't see me just...
I mean,
waltzing around.
are you over 100?
That's still a baby. I just grew a point on my ear. Do you know how long that takes? The beard hair is just natural.
What I'm hearing here is that even though elves age rather slowly because of their elongated lifespan, that it seems like no matter what you do, you're kind of it's kind of impossible for there to be a cougar for you.
Very true.
Because you're always going to be older than them, which kind of makes you the predatory one here.
Unless it's another elf.
That is a good point.
Listen here.
Or a dragon.
Or by some happenstance, a dragon.
We're not going to get into that one either.
No.
No, we're definitely not. We're not going to get into that one, Edible. So anyways, what are these party favors that you're talking about?
Oh yeah, we're actually going to be doing our first event. We're going to be playing Extreme Twister.
It sounds pretty extreme.
We're
The title.
already clearing out the dance floor.
Okay.
Because that's going to turn into a twister pad. Your compatriots can assist you if they so choose. Will you two be assisting your friend here?
Give me one more mug of ale and I'll be down for it.
And what about you? Slightly bigger guy, but still not as big as me, big guy.
I like how you pointed that out.
Yeah.
Hey, Grasha, you got to take that.
You took a
Yeah. It's great. I'll have to
liar.
remember that. I'll have to remember it. But I'm about as nimble on my feet as a nose. So I just kind of like grab onto Pingus by the shoulders and just give him a really nice pep talk and give him bardic inspiration.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. With you two assisting, you two will not be in any real physical danger. In fact, you will actually have these paddles to sort of keep your friend steady, just in case.
Paddles.
Do I have to assist or can I just play for myself?
You could play, yeah. All you have to do is just
Got any prizes in this?
Well, there's a prize at the end.
Several prizes, yes. There's going to be basically first place winner gets 50 gold and a magical item, as well as a get out of death free token.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
In that case, I guess
I'm just gonna clap him on the waist. I can't reach his shoulder. Do he's just
just give him a hearty slap on the ass.
yeah, just
Yeah.
So you're slapping Kerr on the ass.
No.
no.
Pingus.
Ah.
Pingus.
Jeez, you both are very helpful. Nothing.
So
So I won't be assisting ya.
So
Thanks.
you just hear
Luck. I'm not your opponent, mate.
I guess I'll assist him then. I assume there's 2 paddles.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and hand you this paddle here. And of course, because everything is kind of stacked against your friend here, we're
The hell's
actually
the paddles
letting there
for?
be outside interference. We just gotta keep
Holding
it
you
fair.
up, mate.
I'm very scared.
I'll just look to the Goliath and say,
Are there any specific rules for this twister? Did you call it?
Terrifying,
Oh yes,
Twister.
yes. So, what we're doing here is the dance floor. It's going to turn into various different colored circles, and there's going to be a stone dial. Tink, if you could, mate. And you see the gnome just sat atop of a big stone wheel that just has like these two wheels. One of them has like a body part, and the other one has a color. And you see some pirates just sort of like carded out, and it's just there for all to see. Also playing are a few more pirates as well. They're kind of like on the dance floor now. It's all been cleared out for this event, and everyone's just kind of like watching with bated breath. Food's being passed around, hors d'oeuvres and such. And Kerr looks to you and goes, "Yeah, mate. My friend Tink here. He's going to be spinning these wheels. So what's going to happen is he's going to spin the wheel for the various different body parts, and then after that he's going to be spinning the wheel for the colors, and you just have to basically touch the corresponding color with that body part. Now, if you already have both, like say for example, if you have both hands on a color, but it requires you to touch another color, you can choose whichever limb that's required to use the others. We're kind of simplifying the process.
So like normal Twister.
Yeah, just like normal Twister. There's also one other rule. If you fall in the lava, you will die.
Lava.
Yeah. There's going to be lava.
Is there any nose for playing this game? Besides, just don't fall in the lava. And keep your hands on and your feet on your circles.
Wait. Lava.
You just don't fall in the lava. Try to keep in contact with the colored circles, and definitely don't get too frisky on the game board, because this is still a family event.
I heard this game was made for older members of the species of various species. I thought that was what it was originally made for.
Well, yeah, it was, but it's one of those things where you're going to be like right in the middle, yeah. So if you end up getting a bit too frisky, we'll have to recommend that you get yourself a room. Because we can't really have all of that happening, like for everyone to see, unless you're like some kind of weird voyeur.
Couldn't help but notice, but there aren't no rooms to go get.
Probably shouldn't be playing this game to begin with.
So, out of curiosity, what is the paddle for?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
All right. So, in the off chance that your friend here kind of loses balance, that paddle there is basically to help him sort of nudge him back into a proper position, because everything is kind of stacked against him. We're kind of giving him this little advantage.
So just a quick question. Where are my other opponents?
No, they're going to be over there. You see that one there is Vincent, and then you got yourself over there Vinny, and then you got Leo, and over there you got yourself Vio and Leonard.
So, VVLVL.
Yeah.
That's a lot of V's.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I was actually kind of surprised, considering that a lot of them are of various different racial backgrounds. Because two of them are halflings. One of them is an elf, and the rest of them are human. So that was a bit weird.
Humans are pretty good. With Twister.
Yeah, Twister, Pingus.
Twister.
Yeah.
Human twister. Okay.
So, if everyone is ready to begin, we shall go ahead and get started.
I just wanted to know one more thing.
Yeah.
Well, this is a question to the DM.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna use my bardic inspiration, but would it be foul play if I used cutting words? Which is...
Is there any magical detect on the twister floor?
Well, no. What it is essentially is I just impose. I can subtract a d6 from their roll.
I will say if you can find a way for it to be discreet, you can do it.
All right.
Oh, another quick question. Are there any rules other than just keep your hands on the pots?
Yeah, for you specifically, try not to get stabbed.
Wait, stabbed?
All right, let's go ahead and have ourselves a nice clean game here. We're going to go ahead and get started here.
You didn't answer me. Is there any magical detection going on in this game?
Absolutely no magical detection. We like to play fast and loose with the rules here. It makes them more interesting.
Stabbed! I'm stuck on a stabby part.
Look, if you're so worried about it, I can give you a little pep talk.
Okay. I guess you've done so well so far. So please, pep talk me up.
There's an old saying among orcs.
Okay.
If someone's trying to stab you, punch them in the face and stab them with their own sword.
Inspiring.
And
I'm pretty sure when I heard that saying, it was if someone's trying to stab you, you just move out of the way and stab them.
Well, you see, us clashes, we don't do anything wussy-like. We commit. Learn a thing.
Well, in that case, that sounds more like mountain orcs, where in case if someone's trying to stab you, let them do it, and then just sort of grab onto their arm and pull them closer while screaming, "Yes, yes, finally," and then.
No, us clashes, we're a bit more smart than them. Quite a bit, I'd say.
I'm still stuck on Oh, go ahead.
We find it more successful if you punch them in the face.
Okay.
And then stab them.
Right.
That way, you don't get stabbed, and they get stabbed instead, and their face hurts.
I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on the whole being stabbed thing, but I'm glad you guys are getting along.
All right. Well, in that case, we'll go ahead and get started then. So, for everyone here, just go ahead and roll initiative. And he does actually say that out loud. He just says.
He just rolls initiative.
Dawn, I didn't bring my dice with me.
Shite.
Oh. So I got a 20.
Give me a
Oh
second.
no, wait, my initiative's +2, so 21. Rolled a 19.
I'm going to let you. Basically, you're going to be piggybacking off of Frick's initiative here. So.
Oh, great!
During this round,
I rolled a 15.
A 15. All right.
Yeah, I rolled a 15.
All right.
All right, so I think for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to go ahead and remove some of the opponents here and just say you're only going up against, 3 pirates.
Oh.
Tourney style?
Yeah.
And the good-looking pirates is Frick's gonna try and seduce them whilst playing.
Is this a ship full of female pirates? And why was I a part of it? That was just cursed.
No, it wasn't, because Grom's there.
If you look back at your photo, you'll notice you're wearing a very nice wig there.
Oh, it's not a wig.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have referred to your hairstyle as your mum's pubic hair. But
Oh,
okay.
thanks. Helpful.
So I'm gonna name this one Vinny, this one Linny, and this one Binny.
Linny, Vinny, and Binny. Great.
I'm having Binny's trash, frankly.
And what are the races, species?
Vinny is human. Linny is halfling.
Okay.
And Binny is elf.
Great. So we all can get along.
All right. So you rolled a 15.
Yes.
So that's going to be Pingus / Grasher. So I'm kind of simplifying the initiative roll here. So basically, all the opponents are going to be taking their turns at the same time.
It wasn't.
Essentially. So kind of keep things moving along. T, what did you roll?
And that 1 + 3.
Ooh, okay. So that is going to be Sam, not me, Sam, you, Sam. That's still so fucking confusing. All right. So first in the turn order, Pingus, you're going to need to make a dexterity saving throw because it spins and hang on. Let's make this interesting. Let's do a twister. Oh,
Yay!
somebody just. Oh, you got a sub.
Demkeys is a sub. So what's this about a dexterity twister?
Do you know he has an inspiration die?
Yeah.
You can add a d6 to that roll as well.
So also underneath my dex, does this also count underneath acrobatics?
It will come underneath acrobatics.
So would I go off my dexterity or my acrobatics?
Your dexterity is your acrobatics is your dexterity.
Well, their pluses don't match. That's why I'm asking.
Unless I tell you to make a dexterity saving throw, which means you'll just have to use your savings throw stat.
Yeah.
So let's just do acrobatics until I say make a saving throw.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so. All right, man. First off, left foot red.
I hit a 14.
All right, you put your left foot on that red circle.
God damn it, I did. You're damn straight.
Let's see. All right. Vinny apparently is colorblind, so he puts his left foot on a blue circle, and you Pingus, you see him practically fall down that circle, and you see a burst of flame shoot up.
Oh.
While everyone else, you hear a buzzer and go, "Oh man, Vinny, you should not have actually done this. You're gonna have to get off the board." And you all see Vinny go, "Oh," and walk off.
I'm not sure if he... How? Lava?
How? Huh?
Lava?
Basically, only Pingus saw him fall in the lava.
Okay. Gotcha.
So Pingus, you saw someone just fucking die first round. Everyone else, you just see somebody just like go, "Oh," and walk off.
Oh, so it's screwing with him.
Yes.
Great!
So is there actually lava?
No, there's not
Wait.
actually. There isn't actually lava. Someone's casted some bullshit on me, and I.
Wait, is it that particular
Yeah,
spell?
I
Man,
think it
is
is.
it that particular spell?
I think it is.
It's the one I know.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Oh, that's great, man.
Lenny, he puts his foot down, and he makes it, and Binny, he also makes it as well, which leads you, Sam.
All right, so you said it was a dex, right?
Yeah.
Straight dex roll?
Yeah, and we'll say it's with advantage because it's just the left foot.
And can I?
She
It
got.
was a 22 to begin with, but okay.
Yeah, well,
Oh, there you go. You nailed that.
Yeah, you put your foot on that circle.
That's the.
I just wanted to know if a powerful build would help with the paddle.
It
'Cause it
would,
consi-
yes.
Okay,
Because why not?
yeah, because I'm a
Alright,
size
so
larger.
we're just going to go ahead and spin the wheel.
Okay.
Left hand red. And Pingus, you're first in the turn order.
Was that? I was just screwing around. Sorry. Okay. 16.
All right, so you kind of like lean forward and you put your hand on an adjacent red circle. So now you're, this is starting to get interesting. Vinny. Oh, he's off the board actually.
Yeah.
I can go ahead and scratch Vinny off. Lenny,
Poor Vinny. I barely knew him.
he does it. Benny. Oh, he does it super hard. Like he does like a sort of like he kind of like does it backwards just to show off.
Fucking Vinny.
And Sam.
Okay, I guess I'll roll this again and 22 again.
God damn.
All right, you make it, and of course you kind
I
of
don't
like
even have
you
a
kind of have to like
genius.
sort of reach out of your way to do it, and then you hear Curry go, "All right, man, we're going to go ahead and turn the wheel. Tink, if you could do the honors." And the wheel starts spinning and spinning and spinning, and yeah, man, left foot blue.
I got a 10.
All right,
Uh,
you kind of had to like stretch kind of like out of the way to do it, but you're able to nail it.
Okay.
just know, Fricks, you can use that inspiration die
Uh-huh.
after you roll, but before you
What?
find out what happens because of it.
What's the inspiration die?
I gave you Bardic Inspiration.
Which is a.
You basically get to roll again and pick the highest number.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it's
Or is it the one that adds?
I thought it was added
plus
D10.
D6?
Oh, so D6.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
okay.
D6.
All right, so yeah, you roll a D6 and he has to add that to his.
All right. Okay. Cool.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Mhm.
We're kind of working our way through this.
Yeah.
All right.
Figuring it out as we go along.
So yeah, if you get a crap roll, you can still roll that D6. You don't have to use it before the roll is made.
Gotcha.
Yep. So Lenny, he tries. The blue circle is just right out of his reach, and he kind of you see him Pingus. You see him like he tries to like move his foot over, and he kind of loses balance, and you see him you see a bit of the board just sort of like crack open under him, and he falls right between the from your point of view, you see all of these different circles as
Jesus
like pillars,
Christ.
and the white bits of the board are just sheer drops into lava.
Okay. So he's dead.
Yeah, you see him just fall and just go up in flames. Of course, for everyone else, you hear, "Oh, bad luck, Lenny, bad luck."
Do you not
just go
care
ahead
about
and,
him?
Step off the board.
Can I hear him saying, "Step off the board"?
I'm just gonna send a
You
little
hear him
telepathic
say
across
that,
the
but
face,
you're
I'm gonna
clearly you
draw
think he's
you.
kind of fucking with you because you clearly see Lenny just like trying to claw his way out of the lava while he's sinking down, and there's like just these horrific screams. You hear ah!
Oh, God. Sam's turn.
And then that's Benny. He does the nat 20, so he kind of like flips over and gets his foot on the right color.
Fucking
and
Vinny with the
leaves Sam.
show off. Vinny's always showing off. T's turn. Jesus Christ.
That's a 13.
All right, you're able to make it, but just barely.
So who's still alive on the enemy side?
It's me, you, and Vinny.
I thought it was Binny.
No, Vinny died.
No,
No.
Linny died.
Lenny died.
So it's Benny. Vinny, Linny are dead. Benny is still there.
I liked Vinny.
Vinny was like down the first round.
Just going to go ahead
It's
and...
a shame. It's a shame. I really like Vinny.
Right foot red.
Wait. What?
Right foot red.
Okay.
Add in the d6.
Yikes. I got an 8.
Is that with the d6?
All right, so you're just going to lose your balance here, and you're about to topple over mountain.
Yeah.
Hit me with a bottle!
Yeah. What do I roll?
For you, I would say either roll acrobatics or athletics.
I'll do actually acrobatics is slightly higher, so I'll do that. So 3. Or no, wait. 5 plus 3 is 8.
8.
Yep.
All right, so Pingus, make a dexterity saving throw, except you won't have advantage.
What do you mean? So, no plus? No plus?
You don't roll twice.
Oh, okay. I got a 14.
All right, you're able to actually make it. You're actually able to pull yourself up just in time and land on the proper square.
Huzzah!
Next up is Binny. And ooh, that is a fail. He tries to do another like show-offy kind of flip, and his hand kind of slips while he's like doing like a mid-handstand. And Pingus, you see him like sort of topple over and scream. You see him like bang his head against one of the pillars and tumble down into
what he gets for showing off.
Everyone else, you just see him kind of eat shit on the floor. And
Grasher just points at him and starts laughing.
Yep, and you hear her go, "Oh man, bad luck. Benny, you have been eliminated. Time for you to leave the board." Which only leaves Sam and Pingus.
So does that mean we win?
No, because I'm against you.
Why would you do that?
All right, man. We're just gonna go ahead and
All right, it's my go, right?
Yep, it's your go.
Nat
would like
20 plus 3.
All right.
I was
You
gonna
get to describe how this unfolds.
Oh, I'm not only going. Which color are we going with first?
It was fuck it. Let's just say left foot green.
Okay, does he have any limbs on any greens?
We'll say no at the moment.
Well, I'm gonna just do is stick my foot on whichever one is it the most in the way of him.
Oh.
I'm gonna fucking die.
So, Pingus, that means you have to roll an athletics check, or not athletics, acrobatics check with disadvantage.
What's that mean?
You gotta roll twice and pick the worst number.
Oh. Goody. I rolled a 3. Wait. You said, but do I get the +4 or no?
You get.
Okay,
I
rolled a 7.
All right. So, try as you might to get to another green spot. You are just unable to, and you end up losing your footing, and in your mind, You fall down into this pit of lava, and right as you hit, you hear a hard, and you take. Oh, yeah, it's this one. Oof. Take 9 points of burning damage. Or no, 9 points of psychic damage.
Well, it's a good thing I got more health.
You're not even phased by the fact the lava isn't.
No, that's fucking insane that the lava's solid, but, you know.
It's like I just imagine you're like screaming and flailing, and you're just kind of like, you look like you're just like on the floor, and everyone's just kind of like, okay.
I feel like he thinks he fell on like a hard bit. Like a more solid bit of lava that's just as hot.
Whilst I'm just going to
It's not
stand
even-
up, do a bow, blow a little kiss towards the tank.
And you see Donya just kind of like snatch it out of the air.
Am I back
I'm
up?
just-
Am I back on my
I'm
feet
gonna-
now?
Yeah, suddenly you find yourself, you're no longer burning. You still feel the ghost pain, but you're like flat on your back on the twister floor. No idea what the fuck just happened. You're pretty sure you just died?
Can I check? Can I? Is there a thing where I can realize that this is fucked? Can I?
You realize it almost immediately.
I didn't have to cheat. I was
Also-
going to cheat.
Also, Sam, good luck with my sloppy seconds. Anyways, continue.
I'm just gonna.
I'm just gonna say you've been fucking that halfling farm girls whilst there's beautiful sirens around at the moment. I think you're going downhill, mate.
I'm just gonna like poke him with my like. If he's still on the floor, I'm just gonna like poke him with my foot and just play a little rhythm and cast Cure Wounds.
Yay.
So
Let's-
1d8 plus 2.
And I always thought the elves were the flexible ones.
I am. Yes.
You get 9 points of health back. I rolled a
Woo!
7. So 7 plus 2 is 9, so.
Back to maximum. And
Yeah.
fuck you, Sam.
Speaking of,
Oh, you wish, sweetie.
Not in your wildest dreams.
so basically, you see balloons and streamers start to fall from the sky around Sam, and you hear, and you hear, congratulations, Sam! You won the Twister tournament. Here is your bag of gold, and you'll get out of there 3 token, and you will also be able to get a random magical item from this chest here, and 2 mobsters start to roll up this small chest. And for you, I will actually say, if I can
I
just
came
find
in
this
second.
fucking table. All right, I want you to roll a D100.
Or is that for me?
Yep, that's for you.
Now watch as I get something really crap. I got 11.
All right, and Sam, you get to walk away with an old journal that once belonged to a long-dead wizard. These pages appear blank, but any questions put in the paper will be answered in faded blue ink by the dead wizard. To the best of his
Yay!
ability, of course.
Fancy.
So yeah, you won the very first game of the night. So you get a nice little, get some bragging rights, and everybody enjoy the party a bit more, and we'll go ahead and get the next game set up here, and we'll let you all know when that's all ready.
Oh, gee, I can't wait.
And as the wheels are being like taken away with the little black robed gnome sitting on top, you still hear off in the distance.
By the way, I'd like to do a sleight of hand and just let the GM know this one. So I'm going to do is put it in the roll room so that I can just do his message just you.
All right. All right, just waiting for that message here.
Yep.
Yep. Roll sleight of hand.
Okay, give me a moment. 13.
All right, so Pingus, you hear and you feel a hard slap to your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing.
That's it.
Okay, but here's the thing. I know she's a thief, and she already stepped on my boundaries. Would I be able to check? Because I'm suspicious.
Hey, if you want, roll either investigation or perception.
Just seeing what I got. Okay. God damn it. Here we go. I got a 16.
All right, so as you're sort of like feeling around where your ass was slapped, you don't feel like anything was taken. In fact, you actually feel like something was added. You feel a circular disc. You feel the outline of a circular disc in your back pocket.
Okay. I take it out. 'Cause that's new.
You take it out, and it's a get out of death free token.
Woo! Can I put it? I'm gonna put it back there.
Yeah, you put it back, and now the party just sort of like goes back to how it's to how it was before. People go back onto the dance floor. The band starts playing again, and it's all nice and innocent fun.
Innocent.
Now, I'm going to take this moment here to actually use the restroom because I've been drinking whiskey this entire fucking time, and it goes right through me. I will be right back.
I'm gonna take this hat off.
It's gotta be warm. So
It is.
So Sam.
All my hats are warm.
So Sam's trying to win the hearts of a fish.
You fucked the fish's mother.
Apparently, I also fucked the fish.
Technically, you also fucked the fish's father as well.
I guess that's a little weird a little bit on the weird side. But Pingus is a party animal, so.
Now the question is, who were they when you fucked them?
I don't fucking know. I can't imagine who I was working with at that point in time or when it happened, but it did. And all I know is instant regret. And where did the fire?
So what's your chances that you're the one that's fathering that one that they're pregnant with at the moment?
Listen. We just don't get into the technical details, and let's just put this all behind us and get the hell out of here.
Oh no, there's more party games yet to come.
Oh goody! I'm loving these games. Hey, Crasher, you want to toss a knife at the next one?
So it was just so you think I was just going and it was telling them, Boma, barely even know him. Yeah. All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. So, did I miss anything?
No.
Just some witty
No,
banter.
Just some questions regarding whether the Don over there was Donja's father or mother at the time when Pingus got hold of him.
You don't just get into technical details. You jump into it. In Philly D
And
voice.
also the chances of his being the father. To the yet to be born one.
Listen here, don't make me get Professor Phil into this.
Well, if you want, I can roll.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, do it.
Ooh, that was an natty 1, so that's a yes.
Which aren't I supposed to roll? Wait, natty 1. Well, okay.
Got a question. Mermaids, how many young do they have at a time?
Tritons, in this case.
I clutch shift 10.
Second opinion.
That's a lot of child support, man.
Yeah.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, also, I'm gonna go back to the Dawn and what is her name? Danja?
Donya.
Danya. And I'm gonna hand them my sealed crystal bottle of balsamic vinegar.
Oh, look at that.
I was told I need to bring a gift. I think this is the most valuable thing of all. I don't like vinegar.
And Grom just says, I graciously accept this gift on behalf of Admiral Dawn. I will put it up here on the table for the Dawn, and may it make many delicious foodstuffs.
I think you can make a salad with it.
Many delicious salads. And
Yeah.
And you hear the Admiral just kind of lean over and just go, so that's balsamic, right?
Yeah. Funnily enough, found it when I was adventuring out. Apparently some thieves got their hands on it. Tried to rob us. Got a nice penny out of them.
Nice. And Admiral Don just sort of like leans back and just sort of like waves their hand, and somebody takes it and moves it over with the rest of the gifts. And you notice now behind them, there's just a mountain of presents.
I think they're impressed.
Yeah.
It worked.
If they're anything like a mafia, balsamic vinegar is quite popular.
Well, considering they're all wearing pinstriped long coats and having hats tilted like fedoras, then yeah.
The only thing that'd be more appreciated would be either a nice red wine or pure olive oil.
You know, when I was actually thinking about this adventure, I was kind of half expecting to like get some cotton to stuff in my cheeks to do like a Vito Corleone.
On this the day of my daughter's wedding. So when's the next
day
event?
of my daughter's birthday.
So when's the next event gonna start? I can't wait to be boiled alive again.
All right, so at the moment, it's mostly just a nice calm before the storm. Everyone's just sort of like adventuring, or not adventuring. They're just sort of like partying and talking to each other. And you see some people are starting to dance, and the band is starting to go into some more of the slower songs.
I'm probably regaling the Dawn, their daughter, and Grom with old tales, the old orcish lore tales. Grom's probably heard him 100 times.
Roll charisma.
All right, charisma.
Just to see how enthralled they are.
All right. 4.
And
like I said,
and that's with your charisma added to it.
Yeah, charisma's +2. Like I said, Grom probably heard them 1,000 times and probably told them to them 1,000 times.
Can I go over and talk to the band and like see if I could play with them? Just to calm down.
Yep. You can go up and talk to Gresher. While you're regaling these tales, you kind of see Dawn and Dawn. You're just kind of like they're kind of like mirroring each other. They're kind of like leaning against their fist and just like. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can I attempt to do is steal any not quickly perishable foods from the buffet and stuff it into my pack?
That would be a sleight of hand. And for you, Pingus, roll performance.
They probably have heard it from Grom, didn't they?
Ooh, hold on.
Good question. Do you reckon it would go any better with if I use mage and legerdemain? I'm not sure how the feck you pronounce this.
To be fair, this is all like food that you can just get anyway. Like no one's really gonna.
Yeah, but I don't have to pay for it this way.
But no one's gonna stop you from putting it in your bag either.
Like all of it is kind of like it's party food. No one's really paying.
All right, in which case I'm just going to do is slide any non-quickly perishables into my bag.
And I rolled a 23.
A 23. All right. Okay, so first off, go ahead and mark 7 days worth of rations onto your inventory.
Who? All of us?
No, just Sam.
Because that's
Look,
gonna be.
I've got to get my second breakfast.
Listen, I'm watching Sam, and she can do it. I'm doing it too. But I'm
all right. And as for you, Pingus, you get up on stage, and the front man Wilson, he just kind of looks at it and goes, "Hey, what are you doing up here?"
I've got to warn you now. I've got 34 days worth of rations now.
You know what would be really great with your band? I feel some good old-fashioned bagpipes. Don't worry, it's going to be pretty cool.
You know what? Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm always down for a little bit of experimentation.
Yeah. Apparently, me too.
Is that a promise?
Depends on how many drinks are in me. So let's continue.
So as you get up on stage and well, you all start playing the first thing that pops into your head, and wow, that's an natty 20 in terms of performance from Willie there. It turns out to be the greatest song in the world.
Are you sure it's not just a tribute?
No, you gotta
you
believe
should've
us. You
been
should have been there.
You should have been there.
Does Grasher hear this at all?
Unfortunately, when it's all said and done, you can't remember how the song went afterwards.
Darn.
But you can promise yourself that it was the best song in the world.
It was the best song in the world. That was great. I'm gonna go sit down and cry now.
So, is there anything else anybody wants to do before we move on to?
Well, I'm gonna get myself some of them rations. I saw that I was on stage. I could see everything. I'm gonna go get myself some rations.
All right, you go over and you just scoop in some food from the buffet into your pack like a fucking animal, and you get 4 days worth.
Yay!
You know what? Might as well do it as well.
By the way, did they ever get a number?
Yes. I thought.
You got 7. And Grasher, you get 8 days.
Oh,
Nice.
the elf starves.
No, not on the rations. Did they ever get Fishy's number?
Oh.
Oh, did you roll for that?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm cool. I didn't just almost knock over my Star Trek The Cruise 2 water bottle.
No, I thought you were going.
Well, I'm hoping I'm gonna get a number. I mean, she caught that kiss.
Well, tell you what. How about you go ahead and walk over and ask for a number of something.
Like, do you have like?
I'm gonna ask if I can get
It's like, hey,
get
girl, can I get your
address to
stone
send-
number?
What's the address to your carrier pigeon?
I'm gonna.
In
I'm
all
gonna
seriousness,
ask
though,
for
there are stone
where-
to far speech in this world, so.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
All right, I'm gonna ask her for her.
I like
her
to call them
st-
telestones.
I'm gonna ask her for a telestone number.
I see how it is, Titan.
So I want you to roll either straight charisma or persuasion.
Which one am I better at?
Oh, if we were talking me, it'd be charisma.
It's the same.
Bum, bum, bum.
Do I
With
get advantage? Yeah, I was about to say, do I get advantage because she caught that kiss?
Yes, you do.
Then it's a 21.
Ooh.
You get that stone number, and you also get a date and time.
Well, Tom!
And a location.
Oh.
Incidentally, it's after the party.
Oh.
No, it's okay, Titan.
Okay, I'm just gonna do a wink at her, then I'm just gonna walk across to Pingus. So, you don't remember exactly how, do you?
No, not a fucking clue.
Well, I could
Hey, listen. You signed up for this ride. You just gotta figure out how it steers.
Well, looks like I'm sleeping with the fishies.
Give or take.
Suddenly you all hear a... All right, everyone. Yeah, man, it's time for our next event.
Yay.
This next event is it's only going to involve our friend Pingus here. It's going to be pin the tail on the Minotaur. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and just cut this all out here. And you see them wheel out this big poster of a Minotaur without the tail, and you see like the little tail, and he walks over to you with the tail with the pin in it and hands it to you and say, "Yeah, man, just go ahead and just pin the tail on that Minotaur there, and you know what? Just to make it a little bit fair, we won't blindfold you. Hey, if you want, your friends can assist you in pinning the tail on that Minotaur."
So, Can I use something right now?
By all means.
I just happen to have a little, since now I'm suspicious of the whole fucking thing, since I was just burned alive and am not dead. I have a little magical item that I like to carry around with me that makes me look ridiculous, but it lets me see things. The black lace veil. It allows me to see magic and detect auras.
All right, so when it comes to these auras, I'm going to go ahead and say that these auras are just basically magical auras that surround items. So you put on this veil, and you don't see a magical aura coming from this thing. It's just a pretty bog standard, like, it just looks like a big old poster board with a poorly drawn Minotaur on it, with an X on its ass.
Well, it says I can see magic and detect auras.
And detect auras, so auras of creatures.
Yes.
Yeah, directly behind it, you see a big ass aura of a Minotaur. You see like their, I like to imagine that the aura just sort of like is like their silhouette. And you notice that silhouette, there is no tail on it, despite it being a big ass Minotaur behind the poster board.
Goody!
Are Minotaurs in D&D intelligent creatures?
Well,
They are, yes.
Except unless someone apparently is wearing a Minotaur mask and is Bugs Bunny and want to cross this bridge.
Actually, hang on, no. They only have 6 intelligence, so
They're not.
They're wise though. You know,
They're,
plus their
they're
wisdom.
smarter. They're smarter than your average cat.
Yeah, they're smarter than the average bull. So
So wait, then I'm gonna ask the big guy a question.
Mm-hmm.
So the only rule is to pin the tail on the Minotaur.
Yeah, man, you just have to pin
That-
the tail on the Minotaur, and then you don't really have to worry about death
Huh.
all that much. You'll be closer to the end of the night.
Then I have a lovely idea. I'm gonna take out my Minotaur mask and put it on me, and I'm gonna tie the Minotaur tail to my belt loop. Ta-da! Hey, you didn't say anything about rules.
You know what? We did not foresee you actually coming here with the Minotaur mask.
It helped again.
Boys, could you please step out? I think he's pretty wise as to what's going on here. And you see the Minotaur just sort of like poke its head out from behind the poster board and go,
So, did I play my part as pretty accurate?
it's like, yeah man, you were good, but apparently you kind of did a little workaround here. Apparently he's got a Minotaur mask and he's able to tie it to his belt loop.
You know, I don't think that actually is going to work. To be perfectly honest, I think he has to pin it on me. Because I'm the only bona fide Minotaur here.
Except my Minotaur mask fools anyone that's 6 intelligence or lower.
Are you perfectly sure? Because I mean it looks pretty convincing. It's like
It's convincing enough. Grasher even's convinced.
Yeah,
Actually, hang on just a moment.
yeah.
I thought you said there was a person wearing a Minotaur mask. All I see is a bona fide Minotaur. Didn't know you invited someone else here.
Grasher's right behind Pingus, raising his mace.
But Grasher also sees another Minotaur across the way. I was more expecting you going, wait, where did Pingus go?
Well, it doesn't matter. Grasher has like 11 intelligence, so.
it's like
It was dark when you first.
Yeah,
attacked the
it was
Minotaur.
dark. The sun
It was
was in
So
my
was
mind.
I think the moon was in waiting.
One of the magic lights was in my eyes.
Aquarius was in retrograde.
so this Minotaur just sort of like walks up to you, Pingus, and he's like scratching his head, going,
Say, I didn't know there was another Minotaur actually invited here. This is actually kind of interesting.
I know they said it was going to be all inclusive, and here we are. And we got so I don't know where that Pingus guy is, but I heard he won this Minotaur thing, this whole pin a tail on a Minotaur.
Well, considering that I'm still here, I don't think he actually won. Sounds like the game is still going on.
Well, hold on a second. Didn't they say pin a tail on a Minotaur? I'm a Minotaur. I just happen to have a tail pinned on me. It didn't say which one.
That is very true.
and he kind of like turns around and he have like his back is facing towards you and he's like scratching his head.
I wonder what that slippery alpha went.
So now I'm going to take the time to tie it to his waistband and take off my head without sticking him.
So you take off your mask and he spins around and is like,
Oh, hey, there you are. So, hey, I'm supposed to smash you around a bit until you are able to actually pin the tail on me. So,
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna...
I already have.
Say what now?
You check it. You have the tail on you.
Now I know you're trying to pull one on me, for you see I am smarter than the average Minotaur.
Go ahead. Reach in the back where your tail should be.
All right, but if this is some tricky, and he reaches back and there's a tail, and he just sort of looks a bit confused, and
Ta-da!
you see the tail like in his hand as he's like reaching back and looking down. It's like, huh? Looks like a your one. And then you see him just sort of like let out this blood-curdling scream as he just starts to like fucking melt in front of you.
What the fuck?
It's like the flesh just melts right off of his bones, and he just
Now, the
collapses.
question is it just Pingus that sees this? Is it literally just Pingus that sees this?
No, everyone sees this.
Jesus Christ!
Melts in front of everyone until there's like just nothing but a minotaur skeleton that collapses with like this weird fleshy blobby ooze underneath.
I am going to take his skull and put it on my drum.
I'm gonna put down my flagon of ale.
And of course,
is he wearing anything?
Really, all that's left is like the girdle and like whatever loincloth he was wearing, and also the big old bracelets, which or bracers rather, which are pretty much bigger than anything you can actually wear. There's also a crude axe that falls down, but it's pretty damn heavy.
Okay. So nothing I want.
No, he was just a minotaur who thought he was smarter than the average minotaur, but was outsmarted like the average minotaur.
Yep. It's not a very low, very high bar.
Apparently.
It's like I imagine when that happens. It's like, oh yeah, looks like you won. it's like...
Just the imagery behind it.
But yeah, I affix the skull, his skull. I assume he still has the horns to the drum, and I just give a thumbs up to Grom.
And Grom just like gives you 2 thumbs up, and you hear a voice go, "Oh, it's starting to become crowded here."
What do you mean? We're down 1 person.
Oh
God!
I forgot it. Sorry about that, but I got to decorate the drum. Would you rather be? And I try to find a new spot for him.
It's like, no, cold, warm. Yeah, this will do.
Oh, really? And does anyone notice that me and this skull are having a conversation?
I'm just
By
used.
the way,
At this point in time, we have so many magical items. I'm used to it.
Have we got any wizards amongst these people that are trying to do his kill off Pingus here?
Apparently, some of the fucking.
There's like. There's a couple of magic users, but they're all busy like chatting with each other. They apparently the Minotaur just fucking dying in the middle of the dance floor is not phasing them one bit.
So no one's weirded out by the talking skull. Okay.
No one even notices it.
Ah, okay.
Do they have all their belongings on them?
I'm willing to bet they have some pretty valuable stuff on them.
Because I'm only looking for one thing in particular.
And that would be?
A copy of Arcana Illustrated.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right. We bribed him.
It's very true. We have to keep up on our end.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
I'm gonna do is use that with my mage hand feat as well.
All right. Also notice I've been leaning a bit too far away from my microphone here, so let me just lean in a bit closer. I kind of been migrating backwards during this entire ordeal.
That's a 20.
Oh damn.
All right, so as you're like sort of feeling around these wizards, you find a rolled up magazine in one of their pockets. They're one of their pockets of holding, and as you pull it out, you see this this kind of tasteless image of a woman who is just wearing nothing but like fishnets and a wizard hat. And essentially, it just in big bold letters you see Arcana illustrated.
Well, you promised you put him between the pages. That sick freak.
All right, I'm gonna do is hand this across to Grasha and say, "You, the ring. You might want to do is put it between the pages of this. We had a deal."
I'll take it off and put it between the pages and hand it, the whole thing back to Sam.
All right, and as you put it in between the pages, while you still have contact with the ring, you hear, "Hot damn!"
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in the bag and never think about it again.
Oh, I got a couple other things that I can look at too for future nonsense. I got a little box of goodies I have, including apparently a very valuable Minotaur mask.
Yeah.
So with that all being done, Kerr just sort of like looks down at the puddle of Minotaur and then just kind of like flags for someone to like come over and start mopping it up. And you go, well, that actually unfolded a lot quicker than I thought it was going to. So we're just gonna go ahead and give you a bag of 50 gold here.
Yay!
And you're about we only have one last event on the docket here, so that's something to really look forward to.
Yes, it is. I can't wait. I just love being threatened.
So yeah, just one last little party event, and you'll all be good to go.
No problem. Just I'll be here. I'll wait for you. I don't want to put you out. God forbid you have to fucking find me.
Yeah, man, I'm just gonna be over here, and we're going to go ahead and set up the piñata. And he just kind of like shrugs and walks back, and he picks up the robed gnome and sets it on his shoulders, and they just sort of walk into a back room, and again it kind of just leaves you all to the party.
Cool.
I'm gonna ask the skull if he's enjoying the party.
The skull just sighs and just goes, "Oh, well, it's not the worst I've been to."
Is this venue serving any water?
There's you do find a waiter that's just wandering around with pitchers of water.
I'm stealing the pit. Well, I'm not stealing. I'm just grab that picture.
Stealing a picture.
Sorry. Old habits.
Old habits die hard. With a vengeance.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just going to do is drop my needle onto there. And do is just wait for that to stop spinning and point me at something.
That's right, you got something like that, don't you?
I do indeed.
What does it point towards again?
It points to the most valuable object in a 5-mile radius.
All right, so the most valuable object. This thing starts to spin around, and it finally settles actually towards the mermaid in the tank.
Aww, it thinks she's valuable. That's adorable.
I'm gonna look at the mermaid. I'm gonna look at the needle. I'm gonna pick up the needle again, and I'm just gonna look at it like, okay, I'm not talking about personal affection here. I'm talking about money. And put it back in the water.
Like
All right, and you put it back in the water. It spins around, and it points towards the general direction of the mermaid again.
Hey, I think it's on the fritz.
I'm putting it back in my pocket. Okay. Admittedly, the needle has great taste, but it wasn't what I was looking for.
You know, I'm surprised.
I'm just
no
gonna
one
assume
has
it's not
actually tried
working.
to inspect the tank.
No, I'm just gonna do is ask if she'll let me get in there and have a swim with her.
All right, balls. Okay.
Hey, it's her birthday. She gets final say on this shit.
Fuck the gods. Just jump in.
Hey, I was asking her.
All right, you walk up and ask, and right before you can even finish the sentence, she just reaches down, grabs you, and pulls you into the tank.
I still don't have a guide on how to do that. Hey, but if you figure it out, please write it down so I can remember next time.
It's empty. It's empty.
Takes out more.
Give the goblin his alcohol.
That's what you need is a drunk DM.
To pour myself a little bit more. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Don't tell me what to do.
Oh fuck.
Wait.
I almost had the same problem, man.
Hold on,
I
let
was
me-
quicker. I was quicker on the draw.
Oh, the worst part is that's cream soda. That's gonna get fucking.
Oh.
Why does this always fucking happen?
Clip
on
it.
Stream? Shit, last
Clip
time
it
was
again. Clip it again. For the second stream in a row.
The funniest thing, this soda was about to explode. I was quicker on the draw, though.
Ah, God.
It's now time to do. See, what's going to happen is I'm going to have enough of these where I can do a string together. Sammy.
A compilation of
Sammy-
DM splashes.
Clip it
God,
again.
is this just gonna be my curse? Is this just gonna happen like
Every stream.
Hey,
every
Mountain,
stream?
you remember that cursed item in the other D&D
Wait, what cursed item?
The cup
that
of
Remember
one
your
of
wand?
yours.
The cup of spilling.
Oh.
You know, I don't know how, but I keep cursing people. Like a few months ago, I cursed T with a heat wave. I cursed T with being pestered by liquids.
God, it's all sticky too. Fuck.
I do it as a joke, but I guess I have powers I need to control.
Hang on. It's like
It's that old
sugar's
mountain
all
magic.
sticky everywhere.
D&D new
Yeah.
wild and wet version.
It's that old mountain magic, as it were.
Okay. So, you all get to do something before the next event happens.
Well, I'm not injured for once. Let's see. Trying to think of what else I could do. Let's dance, Crasher! I just want to see the orc dance.
Hold on, I'm getting
Something
really
on my
bad
screen.
connection.
Oh no.
Okay, it seems to be better now.
Hey, did you notice something?
Or-
The Discord capture is actually doing pretty good today. It hasn't wanted my attention at all.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Now that you've said it, we're screwed.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, now it's bound to fucking crash.
Yeah.
I realize this now that you pointed out.
Seduce.
Yeah.
No, it's Crasher. I'm not gonna seduce Crash.
Seduce the orc.
No. Actually, it's interesting because I haven't done any seductory in this whole thing.
Goodbye,
Yeah, you have some prime
everyone.
targets, man.
I mean,
Goodbye.
it's not like you're about to be you're trying to be assassinated because of your previous seductions or anything.
Yeah, it's not
Honestly,
like.
I'm surprised you haven't tried to hit on the admiral again. To be perfectly honest.
Are you kidding me?
She's carrying 10 of his kin.
There's no proof.
The dice don't lie.
Seduce the Goliath.
The people have spoken.
So apparently, so we can now range Pingus's past into Pingus constantly being a Bugs Bunny character, right?
Oh yeah,
Seduce the puddle of
Yeah.
Minotaur.
He's already been mopped away.
You should have taken that left turn from Neverwinter.
Right.
Right into the lich.
So let's
Yeah,
do.
because that would have gone so much better.
So let's do your idea. Let's go talk to the admiral again.
You're actually gonna do it. Okay. All right. So as you approach the admiral, the pirates that are guarding the table, they each kind of like start to raise their crossbows, but then the admiral just sort of like waves them to stop.
You don't.
I'll be there for moral support.
You don't want to do this. You don't want to kill me. Remember that night?
I kind of do.
No. Remember that night? Remember that night? That timeless, restless night we had?
Yeah, here's the real question. Do you remember?
I was just asking you that question just to make sure if you remembered. I mean, like, of course, with all this death and dying and killing and stuff, of course
I remember. Do you remember?
It's starting to jog my memory.
You don't remember, do you?
What if I said
the 80s porn music.
What if I said I did? What if I said...
What was I wearing?
Very little.
Exactly what you're wearing right now, but less.
How less?
Much.
How much?
Let's just say if thou wert PG-13, thou wert actually rated X.
She kind of like leans back and just... And the guards kind of like step away.
So you don't want to kill me? It was a memorable night. At least for you.
Oh!
Shh. Hold on a second. I'm using my charm.
You just stated to her you don't remember it.
She kind of just like stands up at that point, and you suddenly notice that she's drawn a rather jagged and sharp looking, like it's a dagger that has blades within blades.
Hold on a second.
And she stabs it into the table.
What I meant was that the memory stayed with you forever. It's a lovely memory.
10 of them to be in Fox.
Shut up!
Sorry. Couldn't help myself.
She's just like glaring daggers at you at this point.
Well, that the table, clearly. I'm sorry, Chief, but it's too late to abort. These babies are coming.
God damn it. So, on a different subject, how far along are you?
Delivering in 3 months.
3 months. Okay. And where were you planning to be?
Why?
Well, why would you kill what supposedly is the father of your children?
Because I hate you when you slept with my daughter after sleeping with me.
To be honest, I still have no idea how I did that.
Hold up, is the daughter fine?
Currently, the daughter is not paying attention. She is currently preoccupied with Sam in the tent.
I don't mean. I mean, is she not in the same condition as her mother?
Not in the same condition.
Oh, thank fuck.
Now, the reason being is before anything could reach a crescendo.
I like how you use the term
Kind of
crescendo.
got locked in on. So it went from... So it suddenly turned into a whole matter of picking up clothes and jumping out the window.
Was that when I got shot with the arrow?
That was probably when he got shot with the arrow, yes.
Ah! It's all coming back to me.
Was it a guard or was it her that shot him?
Yes.
It was her.
So, 3 months, you hate me. Kids, don't want the father around. That's fine. What better punishment than just letting me go?
I mean, I could just kill you slowly, painfully, for everyone to see, and
Hold on
just
a
make
second.
an entire event out of it at the biggest party of the century.
But isn't that what you're already trying to do?
Yes, yes.
And you hired some guys for that, too. I really like the extra touch. How much did that cost you?
Oh, a few thousand gold.
Seems rather extraordinary.
Well, they also double as party planners as well.
I mean, I could definitely see. My accent's going all over the place, by the way. I can definitely see where you'd be surviving with that, but just think of the money you would have saved if you just didn't want to kill me.
I did think about it, but this is more satisfying.
True.
Which is more than I can say about that night, to be perfectly honest. Subpar performance, actually. I'm more offended at that than I am anything else. And then I kind of go a bit murdery when I realize what you did after. It just wasn't a great night altogether.
So I got a question. You have a problem with... Is it the fact that I slept with your daughter, or you got a problem with people sleeping with your daughter?
Yes.
So that's a yes for both of them.
Yes.
Then I wouldn't look in your tank right now.
I'm not sleeping with her. I'm just swimming in there.
Yeah, just doing like a backstroke in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Doing like water ballet.
It's like, at that point, Admiral Dawn just looks down into the tank, and you just suddenly see her face just go...
She picked me up and put me in here. It's her birthday. Don't be too hard on her. She's a lovely lady.
So I don't want to be that person, but methinks your daughter...
I'm gonna take that token back off you if you finish that sentence.
No. What I'm just saying is that maybe it wasn't entirely my fault.
Are you calling her daughter a slut?
Hey,
Hold on.
And it's
Sorry.
at that point, Admiral Dawn suddenly puts one foot on the table and spear tackles you.
can I attempt to break them up?
Oh no,
Well,
that
first-
relationship got
first-
broken up a long
Wait,
time ago.
where's Grod? Grod, you're supposed to split this stuff up?
First off, her strength versus your dexterity.
Oh, God. I got
What
an
did you roll?
I got an 18.
That's a 21.
Fuck.
She's got you pinned to the ground, like both hands on your neck, and you suddenly hear hey, whoa, and Kerr just starts like rushing out with like a pinata directly behind them.
Thank God.
I kind of
Hey man, this is not our agreement. Fuck your agreement.
Hear that, Grog? She's trying to break your agreement.
I turn to the Goliath and say, I've got an investment to protect. You help me with this. And can I convince him to help me break this up?
Yes, in fact, that's going to be a strength check with advantage.
Alright. With advantage.
versus her strength.
12.
She rolled a 16.
Ooh.
So as you both try to like wrench her off, she just throws you off effortlessly, which is actually kind of impressive.
Helpful.
All right. In that case,
Fricks, what are you going to do? You're currently being choked out by someone you slept with a year and a half ago.
I got something for this. I'm gonna cast Tasha's hideous laughter on her.
Okay, and just go ahead and read what that does for the audience.
This will make her. This will be great. A creature of your choice that you can see within range, which she's on my throat, so I can definitely see her, perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter. If the spell affects it, the target must succeed in a wisdom saving throw or fall prone to becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for a duration. A creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected. At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. The target has advantage on a saving throw if it's triggered by damage or on a success that the spell ends.
All right, so you end up casting that, and what is your spell save DC? It should say that on your spells tab in your character sheet. Or for Tasha's hideous laughter, it should have your spell DC on there.
It's 14.
Ooh, she failed that. So as she's like choking, you suddenly hear,
It worked.
and now she's throttling you while laughing.
I thought she was meant to fall prone.
Yeah, she's incapacitated.
All right. So she's trying to throttle you while laughing, but she doubles over. And she's like rolling on the ground, just in a hideous fit of laughter. And you suddenly see all of the guards like start to surround you, each of them pulling out crossbows.
It's nothing special. She just saw that this was a funny situation.
and she's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
See? It's hysterical.
I jumped at his throat. She's got a little pencil neck.
No, it's a pencil neck that you loved, but still.
And she's just like doubling over with laughter, and now all of the pirates that are surrounding you, they just kind of look confused because they don't know what to do in this situation. They're all just sort of like looking at each other like, what the fuck do we do, mate?
I say we go on to the next event. and let her rehabilitate herself and calm down, recompose and calm down.
Yeah, man. This next event here, it is it's actually going to be a you're going to have to actually break that pinata over there. And he points over, and there's like just this realistic looking beholder pinata, just made out of paper mache and paper, like just like little bits of brightly colored paper. You see like the eyes and all of that.
Oh boy!
And it's just hanging there, and it's like, yeah, man. All you have to do is just go up there and break that pinata, and then if you make it through that challenge, you're pretty much free to go.
Okay, so, buddy, I can see if there's something in there, right?
Yeah, man.
So if I look in there and there's something in there that's gonna try to kill me,
candy, yeah.
No, if there's something in there trying to kill me.
It's just candy in the pinata, mate.
I'm starting not to believe you. You're very adamant about it being candy, and I'm not believing you.
I can assure you it's candy. I mean, I picked it out myself. Actually went around, picked some hypoallergenic candies to go in there.
As
candy mimics.
as very kind as it is. I'm going to put on my black lace veil again.
Okay, so as you put it on, the entire pinata is just glowing.
Cool. I like the music that's going with this now, too. I'm going to point that out. What else do I got? Ooh! I got a pearl-handed guitar that can be struck with sudden blinding visions of the future.
Okay. Just one more time. Just read that one more time.
I have a pearl-handed guitar, and I can be struck with sudden blinding visions of the future. 1d 12 seconds.
And it doesn't say how far into the future it is?
It just says 1d 12 seconds.
All right, so I'm just going to say for 1d 12 seconds, that's just going to be how long the vision of the future is.
So I was going to go up to the piñata with the thingy and just hit my guitar for a second before I decide to crack it open.
Okay. You strum on that guitar and go ahead and roll 1d12.
I got an 8.
All right, so as you strum that guitar, you see a vision of the future. You see most of the countryside burning, and you see a figure with skeletal features laughing maniacally as it's surveying all of its destruction. And it is just cackling as maniacally as possible as green flames just envelop every major city that it can see. And it turns around and it looks to you, and you see that in this figure's skeletal features, there are 2 bright green emeralds in its eye sockets. And on its head is a crown of screaming thorns. And you flash back to where you are.
That's totally what I wanted to see. Awesome.
It had nothing to do with what you
Nothing. So do I have to hit it with a stick? Can I hit it with anything else?
You can hit it with...
What?
You can hit it with anything. It's also worth noting that this figure in this 8-second vision, was just looking directly at you, like it recognized you were there.
Awesome. Cool. Neat. Great. Sweet. Can we talk about hitting this piñata?
All right, so what are you going to hit that piñata with?
No. I said, can we talk about it? I didn't want.
All right, let's talk about hitting this piñata.
If I choose not to hit the piñata, do I have to break the piñata?
That is the game. You have to break the piñata.
Why do I only have to break the piñata? Why can't anyone else break the piñata?
Because you're the one with the death curse on them.
Fuck.
Now, the other 2 can assist you, but that piñata needs to be fucking broken.
Looking into my things real quick.
Also, Elastic Poodle says, "Screaming thorns. Oh god, existence is pain." Ah!
Okay.
Is every magical item in this game gonna talk, pretty much?
If I have any say in it, hell yeah.
Cool, because I'm about to pull out Delilah the Talking Longbow.
And so as you pull out Delilah, you hear that sweet voice in your ears, and she says, "Well, hey, sweetie, you're actually going to use me this time around. So you're going to shoot the pinata.
Gonna shoot the pinata.
Would you like some advice to make sure you actually hit it in its weak point here? So,
You know what? Sure.
all right. So it seems like there's actually some there's some like structural weaknesses right around the eye stalk.
I was figuring that.
Yeah. So if you basically all you have to do is stand straight, arms square, and just hold out that index finger and just knock back that arrow and just try to aim for just right under the pupil of that eye.
Okay. So what I do now? Roll my d8.
Yep.
Oh goody. Hey Crasher.
Yeah.
Be ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Remember that time you hit me and everything around me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get that ready.
Well, all right.
By the way, Titan, it is a talking bow. Delilah is a talking magical bow.
Yeah, Delilah is my talking magical bow. It was gifted to me. Okay.
It holds the spirit of a ranger.
With a very soothing voice, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I shot a 7 at it.
I'm gonna.
All right, so you rolled a so that was a D8, right?
Oh wait, plus proficiency, so I got 10.
10. All right, so that D8 that you rolled, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What was the effect I told you that Delilah had? Just for the listeners at home.
Oh, Delilah gives advice when shooting a 1d8 piercing, 150 without disadvantage, 600 with, usually with longbow, usually an unusually light longbow. Oh wait, gives,
All right.
So I think I get an advantage. I don't know.
Yes, you get advantage. So you actually rolled damage before you rolled your to see if you actually hit. So roll a d20 twice and pick the highest number since she gave you advice for this encounter. Now I'm going to go ahead and say that she can only give you advice once per encounter. So
And what's the D? Is it D20 plus anything or just D20 in general?
it's there should be a d20 and there should be a plus to hit stat on a longbow here. So it should be like +5 to hit if I remember correctly. You should have a longbow in your
I do, but it says +0, and I don't think that's right.
hang on, it should be
Because remember, I had to physically put it in. So.
Oh wait, you know what? I think I basically because it's a lighter weapon, I have it working like a short bow. So if you have a short bow in your inventory, just use the plus hit stat for a short bow, and you should be good there.
All right, give me a second. Can I go in my inventory? The short bow.
Actually, I just realized, why don't I just pull up your? I can just pull up your character sheet and just make the call for you. Because we're playing with D&D Beyond.
My short bow doesn't say anything either.
Oh, excuse me. All right, so let's see.
Oh yeah, it's +5. It's a +5.
It's a +5? All right, I knew it was a +5. All right, so just add +5 to your D20, and that should be to hit.
Mm-hmm. I got 17.
All right, so 17 to hit, and that does hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Again?
Or you already rolled damage, right? So that's like 1d8 plus
3 plus
3
plus 2 for proficiency in bow.
All right, so that's 1d8 plus 5. So what's that totaled out to?
Well, it was 10. It was 10.
All right, so you so since this successfully hits, I want you to describe to me like how you ended up doing this, like how you shot this arrow at it. Like Like, what did you do?
Oh, as in the majestic shooty. Gotcha.
Yes. How did you do the majestic shooty?
I followed the bow's advice. I focused directly on a target, blocked out all other images. The room gets dark. I focus directly underneath the eye and let it fly.
All right. And that arrow flies true, and it hits the exact spot Delilah told you where to hit. And right as it hits, a bit of its eye actually splits open, and you see the candy innards of this pinata. And as some of these candy innards begin to sort of spew out from the pinata, the mouth of this beholder-shaped pinata begin to like open and shut, and then it lets out a blood-curdling scream. The thread that it's attached to snaps, and you are now face to face with an animated pinata beholder. Ah, fuck! I need more alcohol.
Since I was preparing the spell, like Pingus told me to, I would take this as a good enough reason to cast it.
Yes, you all have basically a round of advantage.
And
not a round of advantage, but like a round of surprise.
Elastic Poodle, what's up? And I purposely said it and took aim with a bow so I'd have my distance from this thing.
Yep.
So
you might want to look at your chat, Fricks.
What's going on? Rogues are running backstabbies and druids are zappy tree
Down the
huggies.
bottom.
Sign up for D&D Beyond the Sight and oh wait.
Nope.
Seduce the pinata.
all right, so this thing's in the air.
Yes, it is a floating animated pinata shaped like a beholder.
How well constructed would you say it is?
It's just a pinata, dude.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast Warding Wind, and a 20 miles per hour wind is gonna knock this thing to hell. Because I'm standing right under it.
All right, so read out that spell description for us.
Warding Wind. A strong wind of 20 miles per hour blows around you in a 10-foot radius and moves with you, remaining centered on you. The wind lasts for the spell's duration of 10 minutes. Wind has the following effect. It deafens you and other creatures in its area. It extinguishes unprotected flames in its areas that are torch-sized or smaller, hedges out vapor, gas, and fog that can be dispersed by strong wind. The area is difficult terrain for creatures other than you. The attack rolls of ranged weapons have disadvantage if the attack passes in or out of the wind.
Also, welcome to the stream, Elastic Poodle.
And for those of you at home, Elastic Poodle is my fiance.
Ha! Welcome to the stream, fiance Elastic Poodle.
All right, so as you are about to cast that, this pinata casts Counterspell.
Okay.
It costs 1 reaction. You attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, its spell fails and has no effect. If it's casting a spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spell casting ability. So
it nulls.
It nulls. And with that, the beholder, with its weird paper mache eyes, looks to all of you and screams, "Roll initiative!"
Wait,
no, Sam wasn't ready.
Yeah, Sam and Pingus didn't get their turn.
No, because I still had advantage. No, but you said I still had advantage.
Or surprise.
Yeah.
That was the round of surprise. You attacked, and then
I can shoot twice.
Yeah, and we just completely skipped
apparently, considering the night you had that got you in this mess to begin with.
Also, we skipped T, so.
Well, are you going to be doing anything for this surprise, T?
All right, so you saying it's a pinata?
Yes,
it's a sentient pinata.
Yes.
Okay, before you idiots do something stupid again.
What
Sassy.
forever do you mean?
Yeah.
I cracked it.
I'm gonna get out of my little pool at the moment. Sneak up on it, pour some oil in it, and set it on fucking fire. Again.
Again?
I like how we solve our issues with fire.
Yeah.
And
Fire is powerful.
so,
Alright, so-
fire and Minotaur mask. That's how we do this.
So for this, I'm gonna have you roll stealth.
I seduce
That's
the
actually
pinata.
one of my best ones. So let me see, because I've actually got some stuff that actually even helps me here with stuff. Okay, so that's D20 plus 7. That's 26.
All right, so the two of you are
What?
focused on this pinata, and you're just about. It screams roll initiative at you. You don't know why. You don't know what this initiative is. Everybody's been telling you to roll initiative, and it's just fucking blowing your mind. And suddenly, this pinata lights on fire.
Cool. Now there's a
So now you're having to deal with an on fire pinata.
floating
That
fireball
can
of
cast
death.
magic, apparently. And let's see. for
How's it
this,
dealing with being on fire?
It's going to take
Because it's a pinata,
5
right?
damage.
It's a pinata, right? What's the pinata made of?
Did it also take the 10 from the arrow?
It did, yes.
Oh, cool.
So you guys have almost knocked this thing down to half health already, and it's only been like the first round.
All right.
Not even the first round. So everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
That's a D20.
13.
15.
All right.
20.
Okay, so that's going to be Sam, and then 15 was Pingus?
Yep, Pingus, the 15 roller.
All right, and 13 was Grasher, and then for this. All right, so let's see for the next. Okay. So, turns out the pinata actually won the initiative there, so it gets to go first.
Yay!
And the first thing it's going to do, it is going to cast Fireball right at both of you two. Fireball, a bright streak flashes from your pointing finger, in this case, one of the eye stalks, to a point you choose within range, and then blossoms with a low roar into an explosion of flame. Each creature within a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dexterity saving throw. A target takes 8d6 fire damage on a fail save, or half as much damage on a successful one. The fire spreads around corners. It ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. So, I want both of you. I want you,
Which both? Which both?
Pingus and Grasher, because you're actually closest to it. Pingus and Grasher, make a dexterity saving throw.
15.
All right.
20.
You both actually make it. You are able to actually dodge right out of this radius. You just see this fireball just come down like right between you, and you both know to jump the opposite direction. So as you both like leap like from opposite sides away from this explosion, you see this big blast of flames just sort of billow up in the air.
So magic is not going to do this. Okay, so
So next up is actually Sam.
Okay, and the fucker's still on fire, right?
Yes. In fact, hang on. Before you start, let me just roll 1d4 here because they're still on fire. So that's going to... So they only take 1 additional damage there. So that's 24.
Okay, and it's firing from these eye stalks, right?
Yes.
How many eye stalks are there?
There are 9... Oh, wait. No, there are 10 eye stalks.
Which one's just fired?
The one that fired was actually probably the third one to the left.
Third one to the left. Okay, any other ones fired or just the one?
It was just the one.
Okay,
Just so I don't completely murder you guys. Oh wait, no, I can just completely murder you guys. You all have get out of death free tokens. What the fuck am I doing? I should be merciless here. Fuck you guys.
Anyway, I'm going to pull out my backpack, my free candle stubs. This thing is still on fire.
All right.
And I'm going to do is just melt them over that eye for one of them, and then over 2 other eyes with the other 2.
All right, so here's a very important question. How are you going to reach them?
He's floating. And on fire.
Because last I checked, halflings are like 3 foot nothing.
Are you taking the mick out the height, mate? Okay, he was a pinata.
Well, you're not called halflings for nothing.
All right. Let me think.
There are streamers, a chandelier, and banners.
Okay, he was a pinata, so he was attached to something, right? What was he attached to?
Oh, the cord was attached to snapped. It's now floating like a beholder.
No, what was he attached to?
Oh, it was basically attached to what I can only describe as like a little. It was like a little frame that was on wheels. With like a little rope hanging from it. You know, actually, now that I say that out loud, that's going to be pretty fucking sick.
Classy.
How high off the ground is it?
You know what? I'm just going to use Mage Hand to do this.
That works.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, Mage Hand. Yeah, you use Mage Hand and you cover its eyes, and it now can't use Fireball, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it can't use Counterspell anymore.
Hey, Crasher.
Here's the real question: how high off, or how far from the ground is it? Like, how high up is it?
I was about to ask this question myself.
It's about 5 feet up off the ground.
Oh, so it's even in melee range. So okay.
Yeah. That's a pinata, guys. You still need to be able to hit it.
Yeah.
Unless you're a halfling, clearly.
Well, that ain't gonna work.
So, what are you guys gonna do?
I can't believe I actually found a use for the flipping candlesticks.
Well, is it whose turn is it?
Oh, right. It's Pingus's turn.
If I could attack and use a cantrip, right?
If it's a bonus action.
If it says you can use a bonus action, then yes. Otherwise, it's going to take your main action.
How would I tell?
Under
time.
time.
Casting time.
Yeah. So when you look at your spell list, there's a column called time.
It says
if it says 1A, that's
an action.
Dang it. Okay, never mind.
If it's 1BA, it's a bonus action.
All right. So while you're thinking about your move, I'm going to go use the toilet. Be right back.
I was thinking we could. I had 2 ideas, but one of them didn't work.
This thing's a pinata. I'm next to it.
You
I
are
can fucking
you
grab
are
it and
literally a
rip it in
pinata
half.
smasher. I was just gonna shoot it again with another arrow, or I was gonna say, let's both do Earth Tremor and just get it between two big hands.
Well, Earth Tremor only affects the ground.
I know that's what stopped me from doing it. I'm like, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
It was either that.
Well,
It was either
there's
that.
nothing, like I said, nothing stopping me from just prying this thing apart with my hands.
Very true. There's also because it's like at your waist right now, I believe.
I'm 7 foot, so it's like at chest height.
Yeah.
Actually, what is the average height of an orc?
I do have. What is it?
Over 6 feet, so yeah.
I don't want to set the pinata on fire. I just want to light a flame in those eyes.
All right, I'm back.
The funny thing I just realized, Annie, when you look up how tall orcs are usually, they don't give you the higher end of that spectrum. They just say usually over 6 feet.
Well, you still have to keep it within like
Yeah.
medium range. So
I know, but I just think it's funny that it's so nonchalant about it. It's like 6 feet more than.
fuck it. So, did you decide on a strategy while I was
Well, I'm a little limited on my stuff, and seeing as that a pinata, there's a magic spell that I'm not gonna use on it. I'm just gonna shoot this bitch. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, so go ahead and roll attack. D20 plus 5.
16.
A 16 does hit, and Alela goes, "Oh, that's a very nice shot. Very nice shot."
All right, and so I gotta roll this then, a little D8.
Yep.
So, is this plus? Ooh, I hit it with 11.
All right, so that's 11 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you shoot this arrow, it basically goes straight through the pinata, and you notice some of the candy starting to spill out from its bulbous body, and it starts to flail around and scream at the three of you. And you see beams of light shooting out from its eyes in random directions, and that leaves Grasher.
So, since this thing... Also, I just decided to look at... I decided to roll for his height.
Yeah.
I got both 8s, so Grasher's officially 8 foot. Officially now. I was leaving it ambiguous before, but I'm just gonna... I'm next... Yeah. So, I'm next to this thing. I'm just gonna... It's like at chest height for me.
It's on fire. It's on fire.
I'm just gonna rip it apart with my bare hands.
All right, so for that, I'm gonna go ahead and say that is a strength contest there.
Mm-hmm.
What did you roll?
Nat 20.
Describe to me how you rip this pinata asunder.
So I'm going right from the front, and I'm gonna do what old Nana Clasher just taught Grasher. Gonna dig my thumbs into the corners of the eyes and just pull apart.
All right, so as you pull it apart, its eye stalks go limp, and candy explodes throughout the room. It rains down like a shower of blood. only much sweeter and made of sugar. And some of it's actually kind of hard, and you're pretty sure there's a few jawbreakers in there.
Just gonna raise it above my head.
In fact, you're pretty sure you just knocked out a wizard with one of those jawbreakers. I don't think he's moving.
Grasher's existence claims another innocent victim.
So many arrows.
But yeah. And then for my bonus action, I'm just gonna rifle through the candy and take the best bits.
Yeah, I want to hold my bag out and just catch whatever I can.
Yeah.
All right, so I want you all to just go ahead and mark 4 days worth of junk food.
Yay!
Nice.
Not rations, junk food.
That's awesome. Let me get into
How much classes is 4 days?
All right. So if you were to just sit down and just eat candy back to back for 4 days straight, that's how much candy you got. If you ate nothing but candy.
Is it also 4 days in Grashers? Like, is it still 4 days? Okay.
I just put down 4 days of candy.
Just gonna turn around to Grom and give him a thumbs up.
All right, and as all this concludes, you hear Kerr clap, and he's nodding, and everybody else in the room starts clapping, and it's just an impressive display. And then when it's all said and done and everybody has their fill of candy, you see Kerr with Tink on his shoulders just look to the three of you and go, all right, man, deal's a deal. We're just gonna go ahead and remove that curse. Just hold still. This is actually gonna hurt just a bit. And he just smacks you right on the forehead.
I didn't even know what I expected.
Yeah, man. And with that, all attempts at your life officially end here. So you are good to go. And with that, and I want you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Just him?
Just him.
15.
All right. So as he's like, yeah, this is just officially the end of our attempts on your life. And as he says that, you see Tink pull out 2 daggers and lunge towards you, and you just sort of like do a matrix dodge out of the way. And say, all right, man. That was the final test there. You actually survived. So so with that, yeah, all debts have now been made null and void. So you're free to go if you'd like to just stick around the party and enjoy yourself.
There was mention of prizes, and also that was low, and that I want Tink's hat. Give me Tink's hat.
Nah, man, we can't give you Tink's hat. He actually really likes that hat.
Well, he tried to stab me after you said I won, so I felt that was cheap.
Well, we are assassins.
It's okay.
So,
okay,
fair enough. We had to give one last. We even had it on the letter.
Where?
It was a bit of fine print that you didn't read because I read out only the main print told you. So if you were to take the letter and actually look right down here at the very bottom, it says at the end of the night, Tink will try to stab you.
Fair enough. But right here where it said something about treasure and gold and good stuff, if I survive.
Yeah. Let me just go ahead and you'll be given a favor from the Dawn, from Admiral Dawn, and you will also be given a bag of gold, and that gold is going to be.
Zenny, you've made an enemy of Nyx.
How so? That accent makes me want to punch Sam.
Yeah, man. You'll be getting a bag of evil gold. Yeah.
And how big?
And Kerr just like claps his hands like that, and Tink just like carries a big sack of gold towards you. Now it's not 84 gold each. You will have to split it accordingly between the three of you, and make another dexterity saving throw.
Fucking Tink. 15 again.
All right, and as he holds up the as Tink like holds up the bag, you notice like a dagger like thrusts out at the same time, and you just like back up like just a half step. And it's like, yeah, man, yeah. That was also in the fine print right there. And under the fine print, you'll see that Tink will also try to stab you upon collection of the prize. So with that's really all the stuff to fine print there. So
Can I just look for fine print?
roll investigation
Oh,
or
God.
perception.
Investigation or perception?
Fucking roll with them. That's what I'm gonna
Yep.
do.
All right, I'll roll perception. 17.
Good, because I didn't see a thing again.
You see fine print that says Tink will try to stab you while you get your favor from the Dawn.
And I read that out to, and I just kind of whisper that into stage whisper that into Pingus's ear.
You can always tell me. I've got telepathy, for fuck's sake.
Very true. Very true. Always forget that little extra effort. Well, you could always scare Tink.
Yeah, I can intimidate him, but it's a contract, man.
Well, no.
They gotta do what it says in the contract.
Yeah.
But it's already broken because he went "Mwah," and hit me in the head. And what you could do is like
The curse is broken.
Yeah.
yeah,
They still have to follow their contract.
Yeah, they have their contract.
true.
You can just walk out at this point if you wanted to, but I mean, you still have a favor.
I do have a
from the
favor.
Dawn.
Yeah, I do have a favor.
From that woman.
Which will probably just be, I won't send assassins out to kill you.
I'll do it personally.
Which would be very helpful. So I say, I would think it'd be good to stick around for that favor.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick around for the favor.
And if she tries to strangle you again, we can attempt to break it up.
Please.
When are you going to just seek a counselor for this relationship?
I was tempted to say that like 5 different times during this encounter. Like,
It's very there's so much animosity in this relationship. I'm just putting that out there.
I mean, she needs to calm down. This can't be good for the babies.
Right. Actually, no. No.
She's still laughing, by the way. She's still doubled over laughing.
Oh, that's right, because I totally did that thing to her that she can't really ask for a favor, but she can laugh and agree.
well, I mean, how long does it last?
It lasts until I stop attacking her. But I've never actually attacked her.
What's the standard duration on it?
Yeah, all spells have a duration.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. 1 minute. Actually, she stopped laughing a while ago.
Yeah.
Just so you know,
it
each
only
round
lasts
of
up to a
combat
minute.
is 6 seconds.
Only lasts a minute.
So
Stella warned off whilst he was talking.
So yeah, by this point, she's probably like just now coming off of the laughter and now starting to sit up, and she's now starting to really glare daggers at you, and she sees the broken pinata, and now she's really looking at you with seething hatred.
So I go up to her and get that thing. Because, poke the bear.
Yeah.
This has just been the entire setup for this. It's just you just poking shit you shouldn't be poking.
Essentially, that's where it starts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely poking.
So I get a favor, and I'd like to ask a favor from the Dawn, and that is, please stop trying to kill me or sending people to kill me, both preferably. Actually, no, just do both. Do both. Don't try to kill me anymore.
She just sort of like looks at you, just like these glaring daggers at you. and
Contract!
she's just
Wait, yeah. Be on the lookout, man.
I'm waiting for it.
hey. What did you roll?
20.
All right, so
I was and with the foresight too.
with that, just go ahead and roll advantage. Fuck it, you may get a nat 20.
Got a 16.
So the 20 was higher.
Yeah.
All right, so just as as you're getting this favor, Tink runs up behind you with the dagger, and you just kind of like step off to the side, and Tink just sort of like runs past you, and then you see their little dagger like poke into the table, and they start like trying to pull it out.
And I take his hat. For the attempt.
And you take his hat. It does not fit.
No, but I wanted it.
How big is the hat?
Black cloth hat.
I think it would fit you because you're a halfling, right?
Yeah, it would fit Sam.
I was going to give it to Sam for giving me a token.
Not me, Sam.
The other
Sam.
Yeah. I was going to give it to Sam for giving me a token. I give it to Grasher. I should, or I could give it to Grasher as a decoration for his little drum ensemble he's got going on. He could put it on one of the skulls.
By the way, when you pull this hat off, it kind of comes with a little mask as well. And when you pull it off, you just see the most fuck ugly gnome you've ever seen in your entire life. It's like, it's not even a face a mother could love. It's like a face that a blind, distant relative thrice removed would love if they did not have any physical contact with it.
So the hat's attached to a mask?
Yes.
Then I'm giving it to the halfling.
Are you trying to say I'm ugly, mate?
No. You could use.
You got something against.
Listen, I use a goddamn minotaur mask and it works all the time.
Look, I'm 3'2" and I'll stab you in the ankles if you're insinuating something about my face.
You know, to be fair, man, the minotaur mask much more attractive.
I'm just gonna look at Donya. Am I ugly?
And the little mermaid just like looks at you and just like, I just realized I just made a fucking pun without realizing it.
Mm-hmm.
She like leans over the tank and like places a hand on your shoulder and goes, "No."
You're fine.
You're
totally.
In which case,
go on.
In which case, I'm just gonna go and kick him for the insinuation that I require a mask.
No. It wasn't an insinuation. Also, I heard we get pictures or we get to party with the band. I believe that was part of it.
Yeah, man. You get an opportunity to actually get a picture with Wilson and the Dragonfishes.
All right. I want everyone in this picture.
Yeah.
Why do I just feel like just the top of my head's gonna appear?
No, we can put you each on Grasher's shoulders because he's 8 foot tall.
It's like you all get together and pose for the picture, and you see like a flash, and you see a box open up, and you see like a little imp after he's like done painting the portrait, and you see this like hyper realistic like rendering of you with the band, and the band's logo is right over Sam's face. It's just Mike Wachowski. Just like the whole Mike Wachowski issue. It's like, oh my god, I got a picture with the band.
Do I hand them my business stone, or how does this work when I want them to, like, if we ever want to jam out again?
Business scroll.
We had our
Yeah.
business scroll, because I mean, like, we did play the greatest and best song in the world.
Yep, and you know, Wilson he takes the scroll and he stuffs it in his pocket. It's like, don't worry, babe.
Woo! We just gotta follow. Hold on. We got a subscriber. Hold on.
Hey.
Who dis?
And it's gonna drop right in, and
Hey! Thank you, Mackenzie, for the subscribe. How you doing? She's been so quiet throughout the whole thing. How you doing? So they so we got a picture. I handed him the scroll. We're staying in contact. This music hurts. This music's amazing. Don't judge my music.
Yeah, so you basically got an in with a band that played at the biggest venue of the age.
Yeah. I think Crash.
I'm
about to say.
I'm gonna. Oh,
Go ahead.
what were you gonna say?
No, I'm about to say you should give him your scroll too.
Oh, I was actually gonna go to the Dawn, and I was gonna ask if I was gonna trade contact info so I could keep in touch with Grom.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I know you in Plymouth, my cousin. Can I send proxy letters to him through you? Because I need to keep track of this one.
It's like, who am I to split up a family?
Just
Nope,
trade.
nope. Not saying it. Not saying
don't-
anything.
do
I'm
not-
not gonna say anything.
You already pushed your luck enough. But
I have something really smart assy to say.
No, hold it in. Hold. I'm just gonna glare at him.
I'll hold it in.
Can I do an intimidation glare?
He's already holding it in, so I guess
Yeah.
it worked.
so yeah, just gonna trade like the. I guess for us, it's like a carrier pigeon.
It's like everyone stares. You both stare at me at the same time. It's like, don't you fucking dare!
But yeah. I give her the contact info. I give Grom one last thumbs up.
And Grom gives you 2 thumbs up. It's like, good seeing it again, cousin.
Good seeing you as well. Can't wait for the reunion.
Yeah, gonna be there. Mama Thrasher, she's gonna be bringing her famous cake.
Oh, haven't had it in
What happened to
years.
that voice? I don't know what his character voice is anymore. It's like,
Yeah.
gonna be bringing a cake. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, gonna be bringing a famous cake.
I haven't had that in years. Looking forward to it now, man. I guess we're just gonna go back to enjoying the party.
Yeah. So we got all the food. We got our picture with the band. I
Mhm.
gave them our contact. You gave them your contact. The one that doesn't have a closing story is Sam and the Mermaid.
Actually, she has a date after this.
Oh,
so
that's
she
very
has to close
true.
the story.
And who are we to get in the way of that date? Sam, you should get on this immediately and tell me how it goes. Every last detail.
It's like, how did you make it work?
I cannot remember.
There is some biological issues I am trying to figure out. This is a conundrum.
And there's a lot of things
Knowledge.
internally that I am fighting with right now that I cannot understand.
How do fish do?
I don't remember how do fish.
Don't they just release into the eggs into the water?
Yeah, but we're talking about a...
Now, to be fair, merfolk are more fey than fish, so...
True. Fair enough.
Just tell us how it happens at the end.
Fucking perverts.
Listen. Being this magnificent doesn't come easy. I can tend to forget things every now and then.
Look, I didn't ask you how your night of romping with the halfling went, did I?
Yeah, but you already know how that works.
To be fair, you did also ask him if he remembered.
And
I'd say you.
Yes, I did.
You're-
Every last detail. And it starts like this! Here the wizard
So,
and
what are you naming your kids?
here the wizard imagining. Oh, do tell.
Oh, please tell me that.
I need to know for science.
For science!
Please tell me that the ring wizard doesn't hear this shit.
He heard everything.
It's like, I'm just going to write this down in my little ghost notebook here.
Ooh, wait,
Good
I got...
research.
Speaking of research, maybe your wizard book knows.
Oh, yeah, you have a wizard book now that you can actually ask.
You don't have to give the finite details, just let me read it quietly to myself.
You haven't even used this notebook yet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna write in this journal. By any chance, do you have any relationship to that wizard that's stuck in a ring?
And you see, it takes like a few seconds, and then you see in blue ink, scrawled in handwriting, it says, "That guy? That's a prick."
Does everyone that's a magical item know each other?
Actually, you should ask Delilah.
I'm just gonna write back.
I
into this.
should ask Delilah.
I like you better already.
You know what?
And you see like a little you see a little blue heart drawn in ink.
Aww.
I'm gonna ask this skull because if he has a name again.
Oh yeah, he didn't give it last time.
Yeah.
All right, and as you so as you ask, he goes,
Well, I suppose I should tell you. We are going to be here for a while.
I know what to do with my mask gnome thing.
All right.
I'm gonna put it on my little wood golem. It's cute.
Oh yeah, you still have the wood.
Aww.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Forest stumps.
Yeah, 4 stumps.
"Yeah, you still have that golem."
I do.
Yeah.
Oh
He's-
my god!
He's just chilling. He's just been watching his best buddy get like fucked up.
All right, yo. Before you find out the skull's name, 4 stumps is going to like hobble over to you, and it's going to hold up a little wooden fist for a fist bump.
Can the little golem boy speak?
No, it's just,
It cannot, sadly.
it's all body movement, which is adorable.
Okay.
We need to take it.
Can it understand common or
It
any
can.
languages?
Yeah.
We need to take it to a gnomish tinkerer who can give it a voice box.
I don't want it to have a voice box. This is awesome when it can't talk.
Okay, I'm just gonna send a little message to that little golem saying, "That's your daddy."
He just walked up to Nasher for a fist bump.
No,
It walked up to you for a fist
Oh,
bump.
fist! I'll take it. I'll take the fist pump.
It's like you fist bump the golem, and after the little telepathic message, it holds up its other arm for a hug.
And you know what? I love the little fucker so much. I was gonna throw him down a well. I'm gonna hug him.
Oh,
You
you're
hug
great.
the wooden golem.
Yay!
wonderful with kids.
I got
Yes.
20 on that hug. It felt the affection.
All right, and back to the skull.
Mhm.
It says to you,
You may simply call me Rom.
How
Rum?
is that spelled?
R-O-M.
Oh,
Okay.
Rom.
All right. Glad to finally know your name, Rom.
Hey guys, before we go on this journey, can I tell you about this really cool thing I saw in my head when I pulled out this guitar?
What'd you say?
Something about a guy that's not a guy, that's like a skeleton, and bunch of burning and death and more burning and lots more death. And then he looked at us with green emerald eyes that glowed like emeralds.
Wait,
They were
oh,
exactly
he looks at
emerald.
all of us.
Not exactly all of us. More like me.
These were straight up emerald gemstones in its eye sockets.
Well, mine has rubies, so because it was described to me as having red gemstones, so I assumed rubies.
So
I could have sworn I said, all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know what that meant, but that just happened a little while ago. So that's a problem.
That's interesting.
I thought so too. Maybe a certain wizard book would know what the fuck that meant.
I'm not letting you look in my diary.
I'm asking you to question it.
Also, I'm
you
gonna
think
ask.
that is, why should I believe that's what you saw? Because I remember seeing you having a good drink earlier.
But remember, I have a high tolerance, unlike you. I poke the nose.
Did you just poke my book?
No, yes, I poked the book.
No, just so you guys know, this is the after party right here. You guys haven't actually left the party.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's winding down. It's barely over
mingling
there.
about.
You know what? Maybe I'll ask it. I'll ask it in a little bit, but I've got a date at the moment, so.
True. Is there anything you want us to hold for you? Like a book?
I don't think you're gonna want the ring with you.
No. That thing's a pervert. Coming from me, that's bad.
Yeah, coming from Pingus, that says something.
All right, I'm just going to hand across to Grasha, Lieutenant Squeakington of Bree.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, your mouse.
Her pet mouse.
And Charlotte.
Squeaks.
Charlotte.
Oh yeah, the other earring.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna turn my symbol upside down.
Wait, you never told us how much gold we got from the dividend.
84, but it wasn't split up between us yet.
Oh, wait, before you go! We gotta do that. Because
How are you three going to split up 84 gold?
Well, I was gonna be nice and split it evenly. I could be a jerk and take a good portion of it, seeing as that I was the one getting attacked, and
28 apiece is even.
that's what it comes out to.
Yeah. Or 28 per us.
Yeah, that's what I was...
Last time I checked, I did quite a bit to your damn pinata.
Listen here, I shot it for 21.
And I ripped it in half.
So fair to say, I think we all did a fair amount of dealings. But
Alright, so I guess that token to stop your death meant nothing to you.
did I die?
You inconsiderate bastard.
Hey, listen here. I went to go hand you a damn mask so you could help yourself in the future. Not saying that you're ugly and you took it to a fence.
You also kinda did win it through being his opponent for a round.
Well, yeah, but that's because
But-
it was flipping Twister. There was no worry about him getting.
There was lava!
Don't know what you were drinking, mate, but there was no lava. Look over there, Vinny's over there.
Bullshit.
Hello.
Bullshit.
And look, there's Vinny.
Oh, yeah?
Hello there.
I'm pretty sure I saw Diddy die.
There was no Diddy. It was Vinny, and
Lenny.
Lenny.
Vinny.
And look, they're all over there.
I'm Lenny. Look at me. I'm Lenny over here.
No one asked you,
alive.
Lenny. You're dead. You're dead to me. And
Oh.
I think 28 apiece seems right.
Good man.
Oh, math. Boop, 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 boop. Ed. Yeah.
All right, so everybody go ahead and mark 28 gold.
I've got some good money at the moment.
Oh, wait. I want to check one more thing. Is that wizard?
Okay.
Is that wizard still unconscious?
Yes.
I want to look in his pockets.
You find a more used version of our
That's
card.
sleight of hand. And you know what? How about this? 1 or 2? Just pick 1 or 2.
2. Hey, when you see a wizard knocked out, you gotta rummage through his shit. I mean, that's how it works.
All right, let's go over to... All right, so I want you to roll a D100.
I don't have any of those physically, so I'm just gonna use the thingy.
Yeah,
You
use
can
the
use
thing
2D.
so the people at
Yeah.
home can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
there.
go into advanced roll, and you should do is have a drop down for your D100.
There it is. And boopy. An 83.
83. So that's going to be page 53. So
Very nice.
that's going to be...
Not sure, Titan.
All right, so... Actually, roll one more time.
Oh, another 100?
Yeah.
I gotta find my... I have so many windows open. This one. Boop. A 4.
All right, so when it comes to 4, so that's going to be... Roll a d20.
18.
You find a spool of leather cord.
Yay.
Yeah.
Is it magical leather cord? No, it's not.
It's just a leather cord
Lousy.
and wrapped around a spool. This wizard had fuck all.
Bitch. Spool.
I mean,
of
he used to have this
leather
lovely
cord.
magazine earlier, but
I'm good.
All right. So,
I want to have a
Sam,
use for that.
you're going on your date. Roll performance.
really?
Yes. And then tell us everything. She got a 4.
No, I didn't.
What was that then? Oh, that was me.
Yeah.
You got a 4.
I'm delayed.
Okay. So, and you know what? I'm going to have them roll a performance as well. So that's going to be, what is their...
She got a 12.
What is their charisma?
Who, the merfolk?
All right, why is it with these performance checks, I roll natural 20s for these NPCs? Yeah, there's no way in hell you are going to forget this night.
Pellistone me?
Oh, yeah.
So pretty much the entire night, vividly in your mind, you wake up the next day feeling just relaxed.
I feel this is an appropriate line to use. Your world explodes in ecstasy.
Oh no, we are not throwing out the Divinity 2.
That's a Divinity 2 joke for all you who haven't played that game yet. It's a good game. Probably the closest you'll ever get to a single-player D&D experience.
Unless you have friends, in which case it'll turn into Murder Ho, but it was anonymous.
Yeah.
So yes, with the party over, you all regroup at Daggerford. Sam, you end up getting a telestone number as well as various other contact details and means to keep in contact with Donya.
So, I'm going to go and walk up to the Admiral. Don't you shake your head at me.
Poking the bear.
And Dewey's say, your daughter is a beautiful young lady. Is she promised to anyone?
And the Don just says, no, not at the moment.
May I put my name first on the list?
And the Dawn just places her hand on your shoulder and goes, at least you're not that backstabbing fucker, so yes.
Damn it, I just want to say something so badly.
Also,
like, you have my blessing.
Also, do tell me if you ever have a baby shower. I need to bring gifts.
You'll be the first to know. He's not invited unless, we arrange something pretty humiliating for the occasion.
Joke's on you, the guy doesn't show up. Blah.
I was waiting to see who would crack first.
I was just imagining Pingus like as a pinata with the bull mask.
He's not invited unless he's kidnapped and brought here to do something humiliating.
That's just how she likes it, though.
Apparently.
So yeah, with all that said and done, you all survived the party. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say that you guys can go ahead and mark yourself up to level 4.
Yay!
All right.
Manage levers.
Yep. So you guys can handle the level up process after your after we're done here. Do it off screen, and then we can just sort of like briefly touch on how you guys came about these levels here. Yeah, I kind of power leveled them up to level 3 during the last game, just so they can get to their subclass. It's personally, I find that the game becomes a bit more fun once you get your subclass.
Yeah.
Because then you kind of have a good idea of what you want to be.
I want to draw the wood golem so badly.
Actually, I was gonna level myself up in a way that helped out the rest of the party, but nah, I'm gonna live. Yeah.
And here I was
Wild
trying
magic.
Yes.
Here I was trying to help everybody.
And the funny thing about this entire situation, Frix, if you would have played your cards right, you would have been able to like be forgiven.
Well, here's the thing about that. Pingus doesn't know when to shut up.
Well, that was bloody obvious.
Yeah! That's the whole point of Pingus.
Yep, and now Sam has a fishwife. Mountain has a minotaur skull.
Hey, that's a beautiful fishwife, I'll have you know.
I've been attempted to be stabbed 4 times. Yeah. Yeah. What did I get out of that? A spool of leather.
All right, so
Do I get a t-shirt?
so just to answer Demkey's question here, he asks, "What are subclasses again? Is that where HR, DC, OP, GF, etc. come in?" A subclass is just it's just a specialization that that you can get. So basically, when you start off, you pick your standard classes like Rogue, Ranger, Warrior, Monk, Wizard, Sorcerer, Warlock, all the standard classes, but each of those have like an extra set of subclasses you can go to that has more specialized skills. Like for example, just to use Rogue as an example, they have subclasses like Inquisitive, which basically turns you into basically Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes, complete with the Sherlock scan for combat. Arcane Trickster, which basically allows you to use magic and be very sneaky and pick people's pockets with Mage Hand, which you normally can't do. They have a Swashbuckler subclass, which is mostly for, swashbuckling.
Buckling swashes.
Yeah. And each subclass has like its own different play style. So you start off with a basic class up until level 3, and then you can choose which subclass you want for a better playstyle. Yeah, it's actually very interesting. I highly recommend you guys if you want to learn more about subclasses and such. There's this one really great YouTube channel called Davy Chappie, who basically gives his opinions on each subclass for each class, and he mostly does a comedy spin to it, so it's pretty brief and let you know just how each of them plays out. My personal favorite class is the monk, for obvious reasons. But yes, this game actually allows for a lot of customization.
You can also multi-class.
You can also multi-class, which is actually very tricky and is up to the DM's discretion. I actually allowed multi-classing for this, just so you guys can see some interesting shit happen. Multi-classing is a bit of a double-edged sword. It can either be really great or really bad, because here's the thing with so your level is basically the sum of your class levels up until level 20. The level cap is 20. So if you multi-class, you will not be able to be a full 20th level in any of those classes. So if you're a 3rd level rogue with 2 levels in sorcerer, you're level 5. Make sense?
Does to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The other thing to note is a lot of classes and subclasses don't actually get a level 20 bonus, so...
Yeah, so if you end up getting one of those classes, then, fuck it. Might as well dip.
Yeah. I know my College of Lore Bard, its last bonus is 18th level, so I'm okay taking 2 levels in something else.
Yeah, Demkeys, when you say Neverwinter, do you mean the MMO or Neverwinter Nights? I know we're just directly talking to the chat here. Yeah, streaming's great.
It's about...
You actually get you get audience participation
as
opposed to
the MMO.
I was actually thinking of how cool it would be if we could have some sort of spinner or voting thing that the audience could be a part of.
Actually, that is a great idea. I think I have a kind of way to sort of implement that now, just for hey, chat, what do you want your adventurers to do next? What do you want their next adventure to be?
What I was thinking was we could do something like that, but have it as like a vote thing. I could see what I could do to.
Zenny, we have a wizened one in the chat. He speaks of the muscle wizard.
Oh.
Barbarian wizard.
Yeah, before, and was it 3.5? There was a feat that let you change what your spellcasting attribute was, and you could just have wizards that spellcast with strength, which is where the idea came from.
I cast fist.
Yeah, and
That's just you clenching your fist.
yeah, and ever since then, people have been trying to remake it since they haven't brought that back.
Zenny, take a look at my character sheet.
All right, let's have a look at this.
Look in the spell section.
All right, so let's see. Community characters, and then view, and then let's go over to the spells section. Oh, by the way, just so you guys know, we're using D&D Beyond to keep track of the characters, which is actually really fucking useful. Like, holy crap, I was surprised with how useful it is. The only downside is there is a massive paywall.
Actually, I just thought of something. Can't we do is share our character sheets to the chat for them to look at?
I think you can, yeah.
Yeah, you got that. You had that attachment thing you're talking about.
Yeah, there's a share button for that. Yeah, that's entirely possible.
There's a share button. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
You just click share and then you just click the thing that says click to copy.
Boop. Boopers boopers.
So yeah, chat. If you have an idea for an adventure, it can just be like a one sentence thing.
I do have.
Go ahead and.
I also have a Discord if you can't think of one right now, and we do have a D&D section dedicated just to this.
Give us your side quests.
Yeah, if
Give
you have
us
any
your
side
funny
quests,
NPCs.
The gang goes
the
to
game
the mall.
goes to the mall.
Oh, magical Costco. Let's go.
Fantasy Costco, where all your dreams come true. Got a deal for you.
Just go up to one of the NPCs and go, please tell me this thing doesn't talk. What are you joking? Everything talks.
Hello.
No.
What about the talking sword? You talk?
The talking sword. You know, if we're gonna have talking swords, I'm kind of half tempted to make it Liliker.
It'd be funny if it was a sword that felt... It wouldn't be funny, but would be interesting if it was a sword that felt pain.
Now, who here is aware of Liliker, the talking sword? This is an actual item in D&D.
No.
At least he appeared in one of the games. I think it was Baldur's Gate. Which, by the way, Baldur's Gate is a part of this game world.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate is here. It's south of us.
Yep, you see, Liliker is a talking sword who is just so bloodthirsty. He just wants you to stab something. Come on, man. Why can't we just kill something, man?
Just realized I never got my dagger back from Grom.
You are -1 dagger.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me see what
Mark
I've got in my
off one
bag.
dagger.
It's what you get for helping.
You know what? I'll just pass you one of mine.
What's a dagger for?
Well, I don't really use a dagger anyway, so it's fine. You can keep your daggers.
All right.
Daggerford is just a small town.
No, it was a joke. It was a joke. You go, you pass this dagger. I'm like, what's a dagger for?
But yeah, Zenny, look at the spells I've got on my sheet now.
Oh yes, I was going to look at the spells. I got sidetracked, and also I am drunk.
I took more AoE spells.
These are good spells. Also, I'm still
I
not
am the
done with my
avatar.
drink.
I have spells for every element.
All right, so I think it's only appropriate that before we end it, because we can't end it as abruptly as this.
Flame, earth, water, lightning. That's great. So what were you gonna say?
All right, so let's see. What would be a good way to sort of like hook you guys for the next adventure? Make you await and think, fuck, what are we gonna do now?
Next time on Frosted Fables.
Pingus trips and falls on his face. Will he take a D4 damage? Next time on Frosted Fantasy.
All right, I got it.
All right.
So as you all walk back to Daggerford, a halfling sees the three of you approach and run straight towards you, Sam.
Oh no, what have I done now?
And and they look to you and go, Are you Sam Bramblefoot?
Yes?
There's been a death in the family. You may want to go down to Baldur's Gate.
Well, good news, we're going south.
Yeah.
Nice.
And there we go.
And scene. Cut. Action. Break.
We did state that the Bramblefoot family was really fucking big, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be literally anywhere, I think. Now I gotta.
Hey, if they're being called, maybe there's an inheritance.
Now I gotta find Baldur's Gate on the map.
It's along the coast, isn't it?
Yeah, it's along the coast, a bit southward.
I'm just gonna use the cheat sheet. There we go.
You're just gonna search it.
Yep,
It's just above Cloakwood.
found it. This article is about the city of Sword Coast. For other uses, see Baldur's Gate disambiguation.
And you know what? With that, I think that's the adventure for tonight.
Yay! I hope you guys had a good adventure. Y'all had fun with this, and thank you guys very much for joining us here on the stream, of course. It's always great to see you guys here. And again, if you guys have any recommendations, information, join the Discord, which I'm pretty sure my Discord bot has been begging you to do for a while. Go ahead and join that Discord. Find the D&D section and drop your suggestions on over there. And also, don't forget to hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel, which totally exists, what you can find lower in the back. And don't forget to ring that bell icon every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. We will be here exploring the world of Faerun and enjoying their time. Yeah! So,
By the way, if anybody is musically inclined that wants to make a theme tune for this, by all means, post it in the Discord.
that would be awesome. So thank you guys very much for watching, and thank you very much for following along. You guys have been great. You guys have been awesome. And as usual, as always, my friends, stay frosty and keep moving forward. Bye, everybody. You can all wave.
Roll initiative!